actually have a guest with us this time.
Hello, my name Dementis. May I please kill you? I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I'm like, intro, panic.
The hamster. All right.
My hamster's been on vacation. It's like, manually spin the wheel.
Right? Go, go, go. Firing on all cylinders. All right. Grah, you have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. Whoa. Whoa. Is this a TV show?
Yes.
Moon. No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see.
And has dope friggin' music, too.
It's pretty great. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa. Hurrah. The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen. But who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. Oh my god, I was right. It was a TV show. Alright, October 14, 5:31 p.m. Wright and Company law offices.
So, who do you want me to be?
I'll
admit my instinct is to be like, oh, I know, you can continue playing, Phoenix, because your Phoenix is actually okay, and I'll take over Edgeworth if you want, but then I thought, wait, she's also Maya, and there's a lot of just Phoenix and Maya talking to each other.
I don't mind doing Phoenix and Maya because I can rapid fire that, more or less, as long as I'm paying attention. Okay. But yeah, Edgeworth is, I was like, I don't have a voice for Edgeworth. I don't know what to do with this man.
I have a slight voice for Edgeworth. I suppose it could be alright.
Okay.
Also, real quick to everyone watching, my apologies for my audio quality. We don't know why. Yumi can hear me perfectly fine, like clear audio quality, but apparently for some reason, when streaming, it gets turned to garbage through the stream. We haven't figured out why, but she can hear me over Discord just fine, apparently, but just streaming makes it garbage for unknown reasons.
Yeah. Maybe your new computer will fix that, so we'll see. Hopefully. We'll see what happens.
Also, to clarify for everyone who might be confused, I am also actually playing along with her on my 3DS version. So if there's any differences between the two, that's why.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Which is fun. I mean, it's not that bad. And at least you have the stream on in the background, so. But hey, we got good old little man Tate here come to watch, so good to see you.
Oh, I see in the chat. I thought you were calling Maya that. I'm like, what?
What? Yeah, that's Maya. Queen! All right.
Little Maya Tate. I'm like, what?
That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate!
Oh, look, it's you watching anime.
What?
I said it's you while watching anime.
Oh, yeah, it is me. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh,
I rest
Nick!
my case.
Huh?
I said I rest my case.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's very true, yep. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. I work here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai?
What are you, a boomer?
I can't. Just the screen. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? Aren't I only like 2 years older than you?
7 years older.
Oh. It's not that much older, though. Okay.
Yeah. Nah, for clarification, Maya is 17, Phoenix is 24.
Oh.
I'm actually,
here I was thinking, like, Maya was, like, 23. I was wrong, clearly.
Nope, she is underage. But,
oh, Lord. Alright, the ship's dead, y'all.
For now. Give it a year.
But only actually, for now.
Canonically, Phoenix
no
is
spoilers!
the same age. No. Phoenix is the same age as us. Because this game actually takes place in 2015 and he's 24 here.
Oh, Yeah.
Yep.
Huh. That's kind of cool.
Yep.
I like
Actually,
that.
is he 20? Hold on. Actually, I have to check the court record. Is he 23? Oh, we can't look at ourselves here. Damn it. Okay, whatever.
All right. 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Fuck you,
Hey,
Nick.
I'm only 17. Oh, okay, this is where I guess I would have found out that she's 17.
Yeah.
That's 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey,
Boomer.
don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
Oh, look, there it is, yeah.
Yeah. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
Oh, this game did not predict the future at all.
Right?
Guaranteed 2015, '1 answer would have been YouTuber.
Right? It's to be honest, it still kind of is, except for maybe it's now esports. Like Fortnite.
Oh, God.
Fortnite player. Oh my god, I watched
Minecrafter.
something recently and that's what it was. It was like, what do you want to be? Oh, I watched Mr. Iglesias. Which is like Gabriel Iglesias' like TV show, his new sitcom. And that's what
Yeah.
one of the kids said, is he wants to be a professional Fortnite player. I'm like, oh god, we've reached that point.
That or Minecrafter.
Yeah. I think someone else said that too. I really worry about kids these days, bro, same.
You and me both.
Gramps! Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. I wish we had some clients.
I wish someone would die.
Right? I wish someone would get indicted for murder. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no
Really?
one paid any attention to the Wright and Company law offices.
I'm sorry, but really?
Right?
Especially with how much we're going to see murder takes place in this town, I feel as though just the murder of a lawyer is not really going to stir up that much buzz across town.
Yeah. I maybe it's because she was a cute lady that everybody's like,
That's true.
it's a tragedy. I mean, it was a tragedy, but you know what I mean.
But it's like, ooh, she's hot. We can put her on the front page of the paper.
Exactly.
Wait, this is 2015. We don't use papers. Put her on the front page of the website. Except this is 2015 and we
Post
still
that
use
shit
video
on Twitter.
cassettes and flip phones.
Yeah, and then of course, what's his face was a CEO, so and he had his hands in all of these politicians' pockets and everything. So I mean, I could see why it got
Okay,
coverage.
that's true. That part, yeah. Sorry,
All right.
Mia. You're overshadowed by corporate greed.
right, and probably all of those white collar crimes that they're getting in trouble for. Honestly,
quote
that case in point, how I'm sure the judge stays the same. How is he still the judge? How has the man not been fired? All right.
Oh, very minor, but it's apparently actually a family tradition.
Oh, Lord. Oh, no. All right. So, how am I going to pay the rent this month?
Relatable.
Yeah. I know, right? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner.
The quote of someone clearly in their mid-20s. How am I gonna pay the rent this month?
I know. It's too relatable. It hurts.
That's a fucking anthem right there.
But I mean, he owns a business at 24. Like, that's not relatable. But
Inherited a business through death.
okay, well, fair. October 16, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Ew. Bring. Okay, good. They did actually record sound for that. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. Didn't they just say it's 8? Like, man should be awake by now.
I reiterate, in his mid-20s.
Okay, but both of us have to wake up pretty damn early for our jobs, so.
We're in our late 20s, first of all.
All right.
Second of all,
All right, I see you. Making me feel old and shit. All right. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain!
Nick! Nick! I just watched Dragon Ball and Goku died!
Right? There's a resurrection trope. He'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Nick, spoilers! Click.
Right? Spoilers! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV! Yeah, on TV. No! I mean, he actually did it in real life! He skewered a villain with his samurai spear! I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Maya, you should stay off those sites.
Right?
Maya, samurai spear.
If I check the search history on the office computer, I better not find anything.
You won't find my fan art of you and Mr. Edgeworth, I promise.
Oh shit. Just come to the office, quick! Please, Nick!
I go incognito mode for those ones.
Oh, Lord. October 16, 9:22 a.m. Wright and Company Law Offices. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. Actually, do you want to read the TV announcement?
Sure.
Alright.
The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Oldie Tokyo. Do you pronounce it old or oldie?
I guess it would just be old.
Because
you don't pronounce the E.
He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer. Clever name, that one. His parents loved him. Who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was a murder weapon and are investigating further.
This has to be a joke. Bruh. Where's Ashton Kutcher? This has to be like an episode of Punk'd or something.
It's too early for this shit.
Right? I haven't had my coffee yet. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over.
Oh, she's one of those.
Right?
They canceled my favorite show and I don't know what to do with my life anymore.
I can't handle this amount of stress. Yes? Wright and Company Law Offices? What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes? Yes, of course. We'll be right there.
Don't sign me up for anything. I'm not even out of my pajamas yet.
Right? He's like wearing a onesie.
Why are you in your office in your pajamas? The hell are you talking about? I live here.
Right?
I pay rent for the office. You think I can afford rent for an apartment too? Fuck no.
It's not like your sister left this place in good standing, okay? She spent $1,000 at a fucking glass thing, alright? Let's go, Nick! Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what?
He stole a lunchbox while he was at it.
So I've decided this will be our first case. Bruh, what? You don't get to decide this. You're just my secretary. I love you, but no.
Oh my god,
Right.
So I'm looking up at your version, and oh my god, her collarbone looks so fucking weird. Makes
It
her
does
neck
look kind of
weird.
Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya's
Charley.
been watering it so much lately, it looks a little swollen. Oh, poor plant.
Its name is Charley.
Oh, it has a name?
It does, yes.
She's either trying to make it grow, or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Oh, that's poor plant. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. I guess I was gonna say, the bellboy. There's the bellboy happily cleaning the room. His showroom, I guess.
Just opens the window. Sorry, Mr. Wright, no murders today, but I'll keep my eye out.
He has that telescope set up.
I'm ready to write another affidavit whenever you're ready.
Poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. Oops.
Yo, been there.
Right? There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all of these now. Uh-oh.
Oh my god, I have to do my job and study.
Oh, yeah, right? Oh god, I have to do research.
I didn't go to law school for this.
It's so funny because I'm pretty sure, like, I almost dated a, well, okay, I dated one lawyer and almost dated another lawyer. And he was
a pattern.
Right. And this other one, he was saying that in order to get his debts paid off, he had to be a clerk for like 10 years in order to qualify for that program, the debt forgiveness program. And I was like, what does a clerk do? He's like, literally research. He's like, that's what we do. So I'm like, that's what Phoenix probably is or was. He was a clerk. All right. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. Okay. Your face. I can't handle it, man. All right. We don't have anything to show off to her other than the badge.
I just thought, you notice how it is that it's not like showing like the floor at all. Imagine that Phoenix is just horrible at cleaning and the blood's actually like still so stained into the carpet now.
Aww. Aww. Okay, but real talk, that shit would get rank real fast.
True.
Okay. Alright, what to do? Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to go down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case? Or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. Alright, any ideas? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information.
We literally have done nothing about this case yet.
What happens if I show her my badge?
Oh, hold on. I need to actually join you in that one. Okay.
Okay. What about this? You like showing that off, don't you, Nick? My poor ego.
Being summoned, I'll be right back, apparently.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's see. So now we have to go ahead down to the detention center. Yeah, because there's nothing else we can do. To the detention center! Away! October 16, detention center, visitors room.
Okay, I returned what I missed. Let's see, it looks like we're in the detention center. Okay, hold on, let me get over there.
No problem. I just literally got there now. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh! Is that guy really him? What?
The big buff flesh.
Right, exactly. He is quite the large man. He you might say he's an absolute unit.
Oh my god. Straight up cock diesel.
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this.
You're gonna love this.
But he definitely did it! Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Whoa, what are you saying? Alright, do you want to play Will?
Yeah, I'll take him.
Alright, go ahead. Yes?
Something wrong?
No! This is getting off to a great start.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh no!
No, it's okay. This is the real me.
I love
him.
him.
I got the part. Huh?
I love him.
When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
I love him. He's bae. He can't have done it. We must protect this precious man at all costs.
Precious cinnamon roll never change.
Yes. Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick! What? He's a good guy! I mean, he's good! Yeah. He didn't do it!
Maya would be a great attorney herself.
Right? She would take
Your Honor,
any case.
I declare my client innocent. Wait, my Honor, I retract my statement. He might have done it. I'm not sure. There's like a 40% chance he did it. Oh, wait, the guard.
Yeah. This guard monitors the visitor room. He seems frozen in awe of Will Powers. Same. Smile for the camera. Alright. And we don't have anything to... I kind of want to show my attorney badge real quick.
Gonna show... Okay. The white edge. Attorney's badge.
Here.
I see.
Let me guess. This guy wasn't the top student in improv class. Oh, yeah, that's true. Why couldn't you have come up with some fun dialogue for us, sir? Alright.
Entertain us, man who's going to be put on death row.
Exactly. But isn't that literally his job? You should be able to entertain me at any time. That's your job. I'm just kidding. Alright, let's talk to him. So what happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened.
Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. This cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon, but when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, how do you like his eyes wide open?
Yeah, and it looks like he was shot.
Yeah, no, that's a spear going through him.
Oh, okay,
I will
but
say,
that,
though,
yeah.
they cleaned up that wound nicely.
That's what I mean. That's why I was like, damn. That's right, true. He did get stabbed.
They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear.
The samurai spear?
It's what fangirls call... I mean, yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon.
Okay. So it'll probably come down... I'm assuming it'll come down to the fact that we're gonna have to find somebody who actually has, like, martial arts skills. Who could, you know, use a weapon. That's what I'm expecting. Hey! Rosuto's here!
Hey!
What's up, brother? Are we bubble buddies?
Happy Leif Erikson Day!
Yeah, right? Alright, so the Steel Samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick! How could you say such a thing?
Blasphemer!
Yeah, right? How dare you! I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. That would end the runtime. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time.
I see. Neo-Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? That's what the studio gets paid for. Yay, Bubble Buddies it is.
Powers Alibi.
Yes. What? Alibi. Alright, Powers is alibi. Now,
Powers Alibaba.
Oh, Lord. Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Killing the man. I mean... Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. They said one more time and I was fucking fired. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would they... Just because it was the spear... The cops jumped to some pretty hefty conclusions on that one, just saying.
Welcome to the Ace Attorney world.
Oh, yeah, what's up, Rose? What you got?
I will let you know, Ace Attorney world functions on the opposite system of what America does. It's guilty until proven innocent, in case you haven't figured that out yet.
I see. Isn't that how most courts work?
No, here we still try somewhat function on a innocent until proven guilty.
No, but I mean other courts in other countries. I think that's actually how they function, is guilty.
I think Japan used to be. I think they're more now leaning towards like a more Americanized version. I think it's a soundboard application be connected to my mic. Oh God.
You know what? I had an inkling that it was a soundboard.
Same. And
I'm terrified.
I'm curious if it'll like be able to like capture you just capture things we just said like 2 seconds ago.
Right? Oh Lord. Oh no. Oh God, now we're gonna be sound clipped. Oh God, sound bites.
Pull a Terraiser Nogla and just be like, Nogla says, "That is a huge nut." And then Terraiser just like, "That is a huge nut. That is a huge nut."
Uh-oh, we gave him ideas. We did this to ourselves. We have no excuse now. Alright.
What can I say except we're fucked?
Yep. That's a great song, though.
Oh, damn straight.
Alright. Some action hero.
I'm pissed that that Honest trailer says that Dwayne Johnson can't sing. It's like, fuck you, he can.
He's adept at the talk sing, like what Robin Williams did.
Johnny Cash, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, but that's good enough. That's all we needed. We just needed to be an entertaining song.
Yep. What will the kids think? Oh, ow, that actually hurt. Fuck.
Oh. Oh, because of the spicy burrito?
No, I don't know if actually I like a little bit of snot, like just something in there. Just all of a sudden it's like, whoop, that's going down the wrong pipe.
Oops. Drink some water. I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
If you see my footprints in the blood, ignore it. Right, Global Studios, I'll draw you a map.
Oh, thanks, bro. Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs.
I'm sorry, I've been told I'm not allowed a pen in here. I can't draw you a map.
Yeah, right? That a pencil qualifies as a deadly weapon? It does, actually.
No, that's why I'm like, wait, how can we draw a map?
I'll draw it with my own blood.
Oh,
but
God.
how will you cut yourself? Sheer willpower. Just kidding, fingernails. Alright, yeah, we don't have anything else. Yep, alright, time to go. To the studio!
I leave it up to you who's voicing this character.
Oh, Lord. Alright. October 16, Global Studios main gate. Wow! So this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited? Oh, Lord. Alright, you go ahead. You do this one. This will be funny.
It's just like, I want none of this. Hey, you there! You want in? You gotta go through me.
Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out!
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. You today, something horrible happens, all you can think of is sightseeing. Wasting your time at a place like this. Don't you have jobs you should be doing? Or do lawyers not like to work like the rest of us? I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like a life of ease to me. No work just fluffing around. I was young, things might different. My hippie clothes. Where are the use coming? They called. My son hasn't called in.
Help!
Oh, I like that. Or he says, "Don't put Colin in charge. I know his voice. Damn it, too late."
Sorry.
I only have one old lady voice, okay?
See, the funny thing is, it's like I have an old man voice, but not an old lady voice. That's why I was doing the judge. Phrasing! Boom! Alright, moving on.
That's why you were doing the what?
Jokes. Anyway.
Oh,
Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. You troll.
Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Use today.
Okay. Alright. Let's just ignore her for a second and snoop. Gawk, as was said.
Examine. What we examining first? Oh,
The main entrance
okay.
to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlowers. Onlookers pressing up against the gate. How about this van? Or bus? Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment.
And dead bodies.
Precisely. Alright. Apparently I can't investigate this tree.
A tree. What's the tree doing?
Right?
Oh, I
A
just
tree,
realized. Get more.
by any other name, would be a spruce. No.
I just realized you have like more on your screen.
Really?
Like I only see like a branch and some leaves. You have like almost the entire tree.
Huh. I'm guessing because of A, space, and B, they redid all of the background images, so I guess they were
Yeah,
like, fuck it,
probably.
we'll make it a tree.
Yeah, you also have like the entire turning arrow on the bottom of the screen. Mine like stops. Oh wait, no, I see what's happening. The top one is cropped a little bit, and the bottom one is okay. 'Cause
Oh,
I have
does it
two
do that
screens.
thing where, like, the line on the DS is, like, part of it because it's space? So if you were to, like, mash the two screens together, they wouldn't line up because the...
No,
okay.
it's the same image on both, but it looks like to keep it concise with the fact that the bottom is a 4x3, it's cropped. Well, I guess it can't really be cropped, I guess, because mine I think it's just like the original footage, kind of. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it's just cropped differently because like this is originally a Game Boy Advance game. Yours is just true HD, but it's probably just fully redrawn.
This was a Game Boy Advance game, really?
Yes, originally Game Boy. The original trilogy was originally Game Boy Advance in Japan, and then when the fourth Apollo Justice came out on the DS, before that came to America on the DS, they released the first 3 games on the DS in America.
Oh, okay, that explains, because I just remember all of a sudden it was like we had basically 4 Phoenix Wright games. I'm like, where the fuck did these come from?
Yep, because they kind of already existed and they just boom, 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 just ported and all that shit.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yep.
Alright,
So
so it
the
looks like we have
overhead
an
map-
overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. And
Well, thank
dead
you.
in front of you, you will see the murder scene.
Right in front of you, you'll see the face of nightmares.
Exactly. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey, no touching!
Okay. We're totally gonna touch that.
We're totally looking at your search history.
Right. The security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Okay, we're gonna have to try to get that out of her at some point. I think that's everything I can look at, though.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, you're
Yes.
lucky. You have a check mark on your cursor's different. I just have a little box that just I move. That's it. It doesn't tell me diddly about what I can and can't check or what I have and have not checked.
Oh, well, that's a convenient little bonus to playing the remake then.
Twitch port gave a lot of convenient changes, mostly because it incorporates a lot of things that came along in like the second trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So
Okay.
the 3DS port was just a straight port of the DS game,
Oh, okay.
which is why it is that now that I'm looking at this, that makes sense because the top screen is like on 16:9. Well, almost like a little more widescreen anyway, but it looks like they just cropped the top and bottom a little bit.
Okay.
The DS footage, really. Anyway, we're talking to her?
Yes, we're gonna ask questions. We're gonna ask about the studios. So, what do you do here at the studios? Even though you just told me very loudly several times.
I do my makeup. Aren't I a dish? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days...
No! You were a star?
I thought I was about to say, no, please don't start.
Right?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow!
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. And like the ship of dreams, it sank like a brick. Titanic reference.
Right.
Hammer was a big star back then too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim, dummy.
Oops.
The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
I don't know. Villains are pretty cool in games.
How many people fucking love Tom Hiddleston?
Yes!
Villains can be good roles.
Exactly! And like, most Disney villains. Not all of them, but you know, they're fun.
Nowadays, I feel like most of the time the villains are more popular than the heroes.
Because they're fun. Yeah,
Damn
Loki.
straight.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Will Powers.
Yep, Will Powers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
Do you think Will is filled with determination?
Yes. Willpower.
But don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Fuck you.
Oh, wow.
He's a beautiful hunk of man.
Yeah,
No,
he is.
What?
I said, yeah, he is. We stan.
No old ladies watching would lose their lunch.
I disagree.
No old ladies watching would lose their panties.
Right?
Yes, Robbie, Loki, yes. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Bitch, please! You seen that mug? Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
She does seem like the kind of lady that would just literally just...
Stalk everyone.
Yes. She, you know, she's a busybody, you know? like that old lady who lives on your street in your suburb. She knows everything.
She never got to be a teacher harping on little kids, so she just is a security guard who harps on everyone.
Exactly. That's why. So she can sit there at the front gate. She knows exactly who comes in and who goes out.
Straighten your tie. Pull up your pants.
What are you doing here looking like trash? I can't let you in here.
Whippersnapper.
Right? Alright. Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? The hammer's my penis.
Oh, that name. What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. I'm also, I make that noise, I make that joke, but I'm not really exaggerating, as you'll see.
Oh no.
Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
I'm not gonna lie, I actually do legit think Will Powers is more attractive.
I do too, to be honest.
Like, looking at that face, it's like...
He has better hair. But the thing is like, Will Powers is like a complete picture. I have a weakness for the scary guys that are actually just like giant kittens.
He's a giant teddy bear with ease.
Oh my god, I love him.
But yeah, this dude, I like. Give it the hair, I bump it up to a 7.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Oh. Nani? Check Discord.
Nani?
What? I'm guessing it's something he's going to post in Discord.
Oh, it hasn't come up yet?
I don't see anything yet. But no, if with the hair, I give him a 7. Otherwise, I'd put him at 6, maybe a 5. Like, he's just kind of average. He's not ugly, but he's not, like, drop-dead gorgeous. Oh, here we go. what you think is what it actually is. Unidentified fantastic object. I don't get it. Rosto, I don't understand.
That's a Toho reference, clearly.
Yeah, the embodiment. Oh, I see. Okay, I kind of get it. I kind of understand. 6 and 12. Oh, I see. He's saying because it's like you think 11 years ago is 6, but in fact 11 years ago is 12.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
It's like, in other words, this series old.
Well, yeah, I got that part. All right, thanks for dropping by. Go have fun watching TV.
Oh, have a good one, little man. Okay, so hold on.
Okay,
but there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. I heard he had to voice Pegasus, playing a children's card game. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Okay. So like, Mark Hamill, I guess, except for, I think he did great despite his accident, and yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was going somewhere with that, and then I lost it, because I ended up having to clean my
Mark
glasses.
Hamill ain't getting paid peanuts.
No.
Like, I think he does better as villains now than he does as heroes, honestly.
I mean, I agree, but not everybody
Fucking
does.
Oldbag is a legend.
But see, not everybody knows, like, what he went on to do, Like,
Yeah, because
I've talked to my
not a lot of
parents
people,
before, and they're like,
focus
what
on
did...
voice actors like we do.
Yeah. Like, my dad was like, what even happened to him? I was like, oh yeah, he does some pretty cool stuff nowadays.
He's the fucking Joker.
Right? The best Joker.
Exactly, he's the one all strive to be.
Exactly.
You hear an impression of the Joker, typically they're doing an impression of Mark Hamill.
Yep. Oh, the laugh is just so good. Anyway, alright. The reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here, so if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers? I bet he was in the suit.
Oh, that's a good thought. No, dipshit, it was fucking Dwayne Johnson. Yes, I saw him.
It was The Rock, damn it! But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. Even though I called him one earlier, but, But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. The way I said he's the killer, I sound like a fucking parrot. He's the killer, right?
Don't worry about him, he's a killer. He'll be fine.
Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
Oh wait, no, he didn't say well, never mind. I was about to say, did Wright just mansplain her?
Yeah.
But no, he didn't say well, actually, he just said actually, so he's clear.
Actually? No.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. Oh, Maya.
This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously.
Bitch, I might.
Right? Bitch, you thought. But what if I show you my badge?
Are you actually doing so?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. What's that? You giving that to me?
Absolutely not. I'm an attorney now. I don't need to go to law school. Alright, that looks like that's everything. So I guess now I have to go back.
I can just stand in a court of law and act like I'm a lawyer.
Exactly.
Spoilers.
She probably have
someone
enough dirt on
actually
people.
Third game.
Alright.
Were you able to hear that or no?
No, I missed some of that.
I said spoiler, someone actually does that in the third game.
Oh, Lord. Alright. I said no spoilers.
Oh. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Little girl, this is
Right.
why I'm the actor, not you.
Right. Hopefully when we talk over each other, it actually comes through, like you could hear each of us individually.
I think it do. Let me quickly go ahead and give that a test run.
Okay, because, like, if I don't always hear you, it would be fine if it's, like, on
Right.
the pod, you know?
Yeah, so if you want to just, like, start talking, I'll just bow over you a little bit.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so... Okay, so... Dun, 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 dun. I love these tests.
Yeah, okay, we both come through, yeah. We're both
Okay,
fine.
cool. That's good. All right.
Yep.
Well, at least that's good. Who needs school? All you need is the badge, right? Exactly. Okay.
Oh, I'm not going to spoil further, but
Don't spoil.
oh my god, the badge. The badge is the best part about it, honestly.
Oh, okay. That's good. All right. Okay. Right. Not at all. At worst, you're a suspect.
Sniffle.
I love this guy. I love him so
He's
much.
great.
I love him. All right. Do we get anything new? Okay. His alibi, and we don't have anything to show to him. So yeah, we have to actually talk to him.
Hold
So
on.
your alibi, friend, Mr.
Okay.
Powers. What?
Sorry, I wasn't sure. At first, I was hearing you talk, and I was thinking you were like dismissing, like, oh, okay, nothing's changed. And I'm like, wait, there's no check marks. But no,
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I never do that. How dare you accuse me of that? I'll kill you.
With this handkerchief that they let me have. Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a babu.
Aw, I love him. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
Bitch couldn't see the glasses on her nose. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Unless you were sleepwalking? Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth.
I sleep murder sometimes.
I was sleep murdering. It's a rare condition. My doctor says that it runs in the family.
At least that's what he did say. Until they couldn't find him the next day after I stayed overnight.
Right? Is the guard alright? He looks dead inside. He is.
Oh, I might have taken him out last night, honestly. He hasn't moved in a while. He was just kind of there when I woke up.
With all the sleep murdering. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get.
Yeah, that instills confidence in me. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me?
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. She saw the costume, I know it. I know it! Alright, the security lady.
She saw this little kid wearing an orange jacket. It must be him.
Right? He's dressed up like a lion. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible! She called me suspicious looking!
Well, I mean, have you seen your outfit? I mean, yes,
seen you?
actually. She said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve!
I just remember, did the security lady actually ever introduce herself by name?
I don't think so?
She had the title of it there, but no, her name is actually Wendy Oldbag.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing Oldbag, but I don't think we saw... Yeah, maybe she did.
Oh, okay, no, I don't...
Because it doesn't say here on the profiles.
Yeah, it would already say that. In my case, probably because this is a previous... Oh no, it does actually say security lady here. Huh. But it said Oldbag when we were talking to her. Weird. Anyway.
I'm just glossing over these real quick.
Yeah. This is a nice addition, actually. This started in the 3DS version of this game. In the I don't think you're gonna present any in this game, in this first game, but originally, at least in a DS version, you couldn't present profiles.
Oh, wait, you can present those?
I don't think you can do so in the first game, because I don't think it ever actually comes up, but from the second game onward, yes, you'll be able to present.
Cool.
Yep.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Okay. Alright.
Yep.
Apparently the Magatama's looking shifty.
Do you know what Magatama is?
I'm gonna say no, because it doesn't ring any bells for me.
That's, they don't actually call it out by name, I don't think, in this first game. But that's the necklace that Maya's wearing.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah, it's called a Magatama. So.
Okay, got it. All right.
Yep. Yeah, I reiterate that it will become much more substantial, and you'll hear it a lot more from the second game onward.
I think it's a common term, though. Because it's like, it's vaguely familiar, but I had no idea what it stood for, so that makes sense. Okay.
All I know is that, trust me, from the second and third game, you'll hear it a lot.
Okay.
Again, a lot of occult stuff starts kicking in a lot more.
I'm excited.
Anyway.
Alright. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Sure, give me a pen. Of course.
Powers' request added to the court record. Document proving Will Powers' request for an attorney.
It just says written, please,
right.
sign Will Powers.
Yeah, help. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Alright, anything else? Nope. Can we show him his own testimony? Thank you for the letter of request.
Oh. Show that to security lady and she should let you in. Okay, cool, thanks.
Thanks, bro.
Substantial.
I have a habit of just like showing stuff to people. Also, I just noticed that his jacket has a like a pipe on it. Yeah.
He could suffocate someone in that chest.
Yeah, see, I knew it was actually a thing. The yin-yang symbol is two of them together. So, yeah, that makes sense.
Powers' chest hair could suffocate someone.
Probably. Yeah, it could.
I'm not really one to talk, but yeah.
Oof. I mean, Saint. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, what movie does that remind me? There's some movie where it's like, oh damn, like where they intentionally just like they had it's some comedy movie where maybe it's like Epic Movie or something, but girl with just, like large chest, hairy chest.
Oof.
Like
so much hair. All right.
You're gonna re-examine every little thing?
Yeah, I like to look every once in a while. I mean, it worked out for me the last couple times because I got new dialogue options.
Then it does make the scenery better because it gets Oldbag out of the way.
Yeah, exactly. You see? All right.
Powers'
so we'll go
request.
ahead and present Powers' request. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
I don't know why I just suddenly just like, I just imagine like him as he's saying that, just whap, 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 whap across her face with it. Just, man, have a look at this.
Yes. Look at this, you old bag. I keep seeing Will as we.
We Powers, that's great.
That's great.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl.
Ouch. Powers' request given to the security lady.
To think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions.
I wonder why.
The good detective told me himself.
It's Gumshoe. Hey, Nick! Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Ooh, you sly devil. Hey, not bad.
This is a small fucking studio.
Ooh, her face, though.
Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents.
Hurry, run! Make a break for it. Guide map to Global Studios.
Just run. She's over 90. Her cardio sucks.
Right? Alright, what do you gotta say about this map? Okay, same thing. Alright.
What's that? You giving that to me? Okay.
Yeah, it was just the same thing. You have anything new? No. Alright then, it's time to go to outside Studio 1. It's too bad. It would have been nice to have seen Gumshoe, but he won't let us over to the employee area right now. Oh god, they have a mascot and it's been beheaded. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Oh, there's Gumshoe. You said you wanted to play Gumshoe,
please.
right? All right.
Yes, please.
Go ahead.
Hey, aren't you that model up from the other day?
Ah! It's that confused detective!
Hey, pal. You know Prosecutor Edwards is all upset and it's all your fault. Yes, this is my Gumshoe voice.
I love it.
I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
Contemplating life as one does after they lose a case. Like an idiot.
Contemplating just how much sexier since he last saw Phoenix.
Oof. Alright. So? Like I give a shit. Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
Maya, don't come down on Gumshoe like that. He can barely afford his ramen.
Yeah, poor Gumshoe. He didn't deserve that. Oh.
I forget. Did they already bring Rosuto being like, well, if I want to dub some.
Right. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. You bitch. No.
No, I forget. In the last case, did they bring up like his like pay issues?
No.
Okay, so that hasn't happened yet. Okay.
No. Oh no. I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Aw. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I love him. I'd say he's a character, all right. You're such a cod.
Gumshoe is literally my favorite.
Oh, do you want to join in? Because we could add you to the call if you want. I know, my cardio's not much better either. Alright. Let's see.
We examining, I assume?
Yeah, we're gonna start with examining. Yep.
I will say, I am so glad that I can see your screen, because holy shit, I can actually see what pose that monkey thing is taking. Well, even looking at my screen right now, it's like, I could not tell that his hands were out in front of him.
Oh, really? Is it because it's small, or it's just pixelated?
Both.
Ah, makes sense.
I can't even see, like, you can't even see the word studio. I can see the 2 and the 1, but you cannot, you just see, like, scribble. You cannot tell that says studio on the signs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Alright, do you wanna add Rose? While I do some examining things?
Sure.
I don't think Gumshoe's really gonna have anything to say for a minute here, so.
Or what I can do, I can disconnect this call and hop us back into the group chat.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
Okay, so the studio mascot. Oh. Am I still technically in that other call? Hold on. Let me see.
How do I get to stop calling Adrian?
Just hang up on him.
Okay,
there
it's
you go.
gone.
Unfortunately, just hang up on our bro.
Well, I didn't hang. Oh, nope, he's here. Hi, Adrian.
That was the only thing. Yeah. All right. Well, I think this is this all still coming through the?
I'm pretty sure. Let me check.
What is this? What's going on? We'd be
I'm streaming right now.
A group call, but
I tried to hang up on you, Adrian. Sorry.
Fuckers. Yeah, I'm at work right now.
I figured that's why I tried to hang up on you. I'm like, no, stop calling him. Stop calling him.
No, I'm outside. I won't get in trouble.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Thanks for dropping by, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to hear you. All
All right, later, bro.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay. Well,
And now that has been immortalized.
I've heard other YouTubers go through worse, so.
I mean, fair. So, Rose, are you there?
yep.
All right, cool. All right. So right now we're looking at this monkey thing. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? Actually, isn't there a type of monkey that does kind of have a nose like that? It's goes down farther though. He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too.
Oh, that'll be important at some point. I have an inkling, as one might say. Alright.
I have a platoon.
I have a Splatoon. Hey, there's a camera here.
That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where.
There's a number plate on the camera. ST1-307. That must be the camera ID number.
Very good, Phoenix.
Wow, you so smart!
Aww.
What?
Rose, no, it's not your fault.
What? What's wrong?
He said, nope, too nervous, especially after the awkward forced person deal. That was my fault. It's like, no, not your fault, Rose.
No, not your fault at all.
Understandable if you're too nervous. Sorry to kind of just drop you in that as well, but nah, I didn't think it was awkward, really. Personally, I thought it was funny.
A little awkward, but yeah.
Well, we're all nerds. We're born awkward, so.
I mean, fair point. All right. So I looked at the bench.
Whoops. The bench.
I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, boy. Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
Oh, poor guy. And you know what? You can always come back in at any other time. You know,
Yep,
or
absolutely.
join yourself back in.
If you ever feel like, okay, I got this, then feel free to hop on in.
Yeah.
If you'd rather just stick around and chat too, entirely up to you. We welcome your company either way, you good dude.
That's why we got that big old welcome sign that I just examined.
Nice segue.
There's a big welcome sign above the path.
Yeah, apparently the studio's falling on tough times. They're still letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit extra money by charging for admission.
Huh? You sure know a lot about this place, Detective.
Okay,
You know-
here's the thing.
You, what?
I was just gonna say, here's the thing. Hard times or not, if film or TV studios started actually doing that shit, you better believe they'd be making a shit ton more money.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Like if they start just being like, okay, like $30 to get a tour of the studio, like on the weekends. Oh my god, how much more money would they make?
Oh yeah, a hell of a lot for sure.
Just see studios like, I don't know, like the set of, like back in the day, let's say the set of Friends when it wasn't in use. Oh my god. How many people would love to just be in Central Perk?
Yep. Well, that's why they still maintain a lot of those old sets, because now they can have people come see them.
Yeah. They could make a fucking fortune off that shit.
Yep.
Disney, get on it.
You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, and what perfect timing, with the studio mascot down for the count.
Huh? Just what's that supposed to mean, pal?
It means you look like a big dummy.
No, I think it means that Gumshoe looked like an adorable mascot to carry an entire franchise with.
I agree, we stan. Alright.
I think you can also check the Studio One door down there.
Yeah, I saw that was on there, but I was trying to see if there was anything else. The woods. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path.
Oh yeah, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down now anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
Also, disclaimer, because I don't want anyone coming at me being like, unoriginal. Yes, this is derivative of the voice that Frasier from Video Games Awesome gave Gumshoe.
Oh, okay.
It is, and I fell in love with it. And it's like,
I can kind of do that myself, pal.
so I just sort of adopted it as my canonical voice for Gumshoe.
Okay. No worries. I think that's it. Just the Studio 1 door. Alright. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. That name, man. Let's go in and check it out, Nick! Hey! It's locked! Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Alright. I guess that's all we can look at.
If there's one of many things that Ace Attorney's got going for it, it's fucking names, yo.
Yeah.
If you remember Frank Solid.
Yes, that was pretty good.
Winston Payne. That was the name of the first prosecutor.
Who had, for whatever reason, a very feminine objection voice. Okay. Alright, let's talk. The investigation. So, how is your investigation going, Detective?
Hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Yes, you could. You could tell me, old buddy, old pal, old chum.
I got a $1 cup ramen here for you.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
I got a rare shiny Charizard here.
Oh, damn. I'm jealous. The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Hey, that's not your bad, man. That was all on Edgeworth, bro.
Yeah.
Alright, Jack's autopsy report. Time of death, 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Cause, pierced through the chest by a spear.
There is, admittedly, one detail I know about the. Wait. Nope, never mind. I was thinking of things in the wrong direction, so yeah, no, it's all clear.
That's okay. Well, the hamsters are gonna be going full force once we get to the interrogation. Alright, the reason for the arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. Murder. Oh, you want more? The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of the death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, and that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. check and mate.
But again, what if they were in costume? Hopefully we'll get access to those security cameras. I know she didn't want us looking at her computer, but nah, we're getting those.
I
Nick,
can't
if
let them
that's
know that
true-
I've just been sitting here playing solitaire the past 4 hours.
Right? Spider solitaire because I'm hardcore. Nick, if that's
Nah,
true,
man, Montana.
yeah, right? Anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up, Maya. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer.
Those
She
are
tried
not
to
the
tell
words
me-
I would use. Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. She also asked if I wanted to know her 3 sizes, but I kind of toned her down on that one.
Oof. Turn my microphone off for that one because I had to cough.
Oh.
When I laugh too hard, I have to cough.
Same.
It probably, well, for me, I think it has to do with my asthma. But, yeah, okay.
I don't know. I mean, I've had to like lessen my cough over the years because, yeah, when I was younger, I definitely like end up laughing too hard that it forced coughs out of me. It's like, ah, shit. It just slowly transitioned from laugh to cough.
Well, I mean, way back when we were laughing constantly, you know, on microphone or off microphone. God, I had to mute myself so many times because I was dying. Dying. I ceased to exist. All right. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
Hey, but hold on.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What? Can we have it? Can decisive evidence? Can you give it to me, bro? What kind of evidence?
Is it damning for our client? Can you destroy it?
Right?
Well, that photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up on that gate, pal?
I knew it. The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Turn in our badge now!
I can't handle it. That's it. Give me those bracelets. I'm done. The manacles. No, okay, we're done.
What?
You know, they're manacles, handcuffs. That's what they're
Oh.
called.
Oh, okay, I did not know that actually.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're called manacles.
I learned something today.
Yes. Funny. For someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. He's a fan.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go! We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. He's still laughing. It's cute.
Gumshoe's fucking precious.
I love him.
Let's
All
show him
right.
our badge.
Yeah, let's show him our badge. Detective, see this? This is my attorney's badge.
This is my broomstick.
That's what I was going for.
Don't you think it's a little sad when you have to explain what your badge means, pal? Wheelman showed their PD badge and that's that.
I'll admit, the design of my badge leaves a lot to be desired. It kinda does. Maybe it should just be a big L for lawyer, or you know, loser? Loser.
Nice Ace Ventura reference. I approve.
I'm not so sure about that. What happens if we give him anything else?
Guide map.
Yeah, detective, any ideas about this?
Look, I don't got time to look at every little trinket you got, okay, pal?
Alright, he'll probably say the same thing if I give him the autopsy report. Yeah,
Yep,
okay.
okay.
He'll say the same thing.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, that's it. I guess now we get to go to the main gate and talk to What's-Her-Face again. Or something.
What a treat, right?
Unless we have a new information? Nope. Okay, yep. Time to go talk to her again. Nick! Look! The
Oh,
security
hold on.
lady isn't in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts! What? Did you say... Oh, got it.
Sorry. I will be right back.
Okay,
I'm
no
being
problem.
summoned.
I guess I'm talking to myself anyway, because she's gone, so... I guess all cops like their donuts! Yeah. And they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Ouch. Damn, Phoenix. Damn. Bruh. Alright, I'm getting like 800 bazillion messages right now. I'm gonna go ahead and mute this server for now. Actually, mute that for 24 hours. I was getting a crap ton of messages in a separate Discord server. Okay. Oh no, she's back! Damn.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, well,
Thankfully, I
there you
wasn't
go.
gonna-
You came back right in time, because the good old bag just came back.
Oh, hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Ready to hang up your badge and just hang your head in shame like a fool you are?
Ugh. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. And no, I'm still going, old lady. Alright. Did we look at your
see.
computer yet? Nope, not yet. Alright.
Sorry to interrupt your stream. I'm actually going to jump us back into just. Well, do we want to stay here so that Rose can join back if he wants?
We can stay here for a little bit longer. I mean, it sounded
Okay.
like Adrian was at work, so...
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so it's not like he'll be coming back anytime soon. Sorry, Adrian, we love you.
I was mostly talking about Rose, though, like we said. That if he wanted to join back in, he can.
Yeah, that's why
Okay.
it's fine staying here.
Okay. So we
Okay,
talking to this bitch.
I can show her the autopsy report, but I think, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
Okay.
talk to her.
I'm glad they redrew her for the HD version for you, because what I have, the bottom part of her iris doesn't connect to the bottom of her eye, so it looks like while her left eye is centered, it looks like her right eye is looking up. So looks like she's got like a severe case of lazy eye or something.
Oof, maybe she does. Maybe she did in the original game. Alright, photographic proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see.
Well, thanks for that, lady.
Oh, Oldbag is just a delight.
Yeah, that's a word for it. Alright, reason
She's the-
for suspicion.
She is a gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, that's another word for it.
This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right after 2:30, see? Right around 2:30. The only one I've seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. Security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Alright, get out the manacles now. Was the victim Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense? Oh, yes! He was great as the bearded samurai! Wait, he didn't have a beard, though.
That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
Alright. Yeah, I don't think he had a beard.
Entirely.
Yeah, he didn't have a beard!
Well,
Alright.
they're talking about like years ago, so who knows? Maybe he did. How old is he again, by the way?
He's like
37.
34! He's not that old. Ah, shit, we're getting old.
No, he's still like 9 years older than us, so we're good.
I know, but still. When we are 34.
37.
Okay, same difference. Once we're old, we're old. I'm just kidding.
Maybe we
Like
are
old
excited.
bag over here. Alright,
Someday
automatic
back.
camera. About the security camera.
Oh yes, the camera. I don't know how to work those damn things. Damn new technology and shit. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? And it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in a security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
Okay, that's
That sounds
a
like
key
slacking
piece
your
of
job.
information.
That sounds like a little bit like slacking on the job. Just, oh, fuck, I don't deal with that till the end of my shift, and I just look at them.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what time it happened. Don't worry about it.
Who gives a shit about documenting?
Accuracy? Bah! Alright.
I'm not paid enough for that shit.
Okay,
If
I'll
I
show
don't
her the
like it,
autopsy report.
Shit.
Autopsy report, you said?
Yeah. Oh, she just says the same thing that she said before. Same
So,
about,
like-
yeah, she says the same thing about everything. Alright.
Oh, we got a new area we can go to.
Oh! Oh, we can finally go to the employee area, but I don't know. Would I get more dialogue by going to the detention center?
I kind of already hit employee area.
Oh, you did? Okay.
And there's cutscene introducing, so.
Alright,
Sorry.
that's fine. October 16, Global Studios employee area. Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Hold on.
Do you think if we steal some shit, we can sell it on eBay?
Dude, probably, though. Let's take a look around. To find shit to steal, I mean.
Look, this is a can that touched the jackhammer's mouth. People pay big bucks for this shit.
Right? People pay top dollar. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. I'm sure we'll be able to go in there, but right now, oh, damn, that reminds me, I need to get another one of these racks to, like, hang clothes and stuff on. Let's see,
I need one to
Cola.
hang ties on.
Oh, wait, what?
I need one to hang ties on.
Yeah, that would actually be a good tie rack, probably. But that's a drying rack for clothes and stuff.
Yeah, I have so many. I saw one yesterday. My parents showed me a movie called a movie from '82 called Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, and Burt Reynolds' character in his house, he's got like just this little like multiple triangle thing that just sits on the wall, and it's got like it's a tie rack. It's got like 5 different ties on it. It's like, holy shit, I need that. I've got so many ties now.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah,
Anyway.
you should check Amazon or something.
Probably. I'll probably wait till after I move though.
Oh, that's fair. Alright, let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn at least. Well, wait! Look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! Girl. Ladies first.
Look, it says it's made with nothing but preservatives.
Wow! There's like 800 grams of sugar in this! Nick, and then Phoenix is like, oh god, what have I done?
Wow! There's 2,000 calories in half a serving!
Wow! I can smell colors!
Hey, Nick! Let's go check out more of the things. You want some more soda?
No,
Just
no thanks.
hanging
I'm
off the
good.
walls just from the fumes.
Right? She's turned into like a monkey or something. Alright, that must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick! You know a lot about the industry! What else would they keep in a film studio? You're not wrong.
Cadavers?
Yeah, cadavers. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak? What?
He said, Nick, get a baggie! eBay calls us!
Someone would probably pay money for that. Okay. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Are you a cow?
No, that would be cannibalism.
Well, that's true. Cowbalism?
Cowboyism.
Okay, so just the door and the window. Alright, let's try the door.
No, actually, if you look at your icon, at your menu down there, if you hit L, it slides a thing over.
Oh, I didn't even notice the slide. My bad.
Yep. It's most people don't notice.
Yeah, it's funny. I noticed it the first time in, what was it, the second case? But I didn't even notice it this time. The door to the dressing room, it's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir? Oh my god, please don't. What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud.
This girl got issues.
Right? A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Well, that makes sense. I mean, it is a dressing room. Oh, wow. Oh, that's suspicious as hell. All right.
The vent.
Yeah. So, here's the bike. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. That looks old as hell. When did this come out? 2000 and something, since it was on the Game Boy?
The original GBA game was 2001 Japan.
Yeah, yep. That looks, yep. Alright, that tracks. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles.
Which is
I don't
also
know
why
about
everyone
these.
has flip phones and still some VHS tapes.
Yep, that makes sense. And the old boxy PC.
Yep.
I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise?
Yeah, they don't cycle uphill, though, that much.
Okay.
Like, that's just murder on the knees to do that.
Yeah, it does kind of suck. Alright, nothing else about this area. How about this backdrop?
But
There's
also,
a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-Old Tokyo Castle.
no, it's also great if you think about the fact that, a lot of the technology is clearly 2001 because this came out in 2001, but nope, this is supposed to take place in 2015.
Oof. They were, yeah, nobody was prepared for that.
No one, they didn't have much in terms of foresight of technology.
Yeah, well, to be fair, no one really thought technology was gonna explode like it did.
Yeah, no, I remember in 2001 what, like, touchscreens were like, and those were, like, I only ever saw one at a video rental store, and it controlled like ass.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you remember the old iPod Touch and then how quickly that got outshadowed by, like, just phones?
Yep.
Alright.
I remember they came out with the original iPhone and iPod Touch at the same time, didn't they? Like, almost.
I never
Like, yeah,
owned an iPod Touch. I just had the iPod Classic because I was like, what's the point of buying the Touch if it has less
Same.
storage and stuff?
Yeah, you can't get 80 gigs on a Touch.
Right? 164.
Oh yeah, that too. No, I only stuck with 80. I didn't need more than that.
I almost filled mine up. It was kind of crazy. I had a
What was it,
lot of
video?
MP3s.
Oh.
A
No,
lot.
I only ended up filling up most of mine up with videos, and even then I didn't hit 80 gigs. Anyway.
Yeah. I had videos on mine too, and also like a couple games. But yeah, you're right. It was mostly videos.
Most of my videos on my iPod back then were just Dragon Ball Z Abridged, what was out at the time.
Oh, mine were Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged and Sailor
Nice.
Moon Abridged. And
Oh my God.
Bleach Rock Musical. I had 1 or 2 of our dubs actually.
Nice.
I think that was it. I still have it somewhere.
Speaking
in
of
here.
Megami, because you brought up Sailor Moon Abridged, did you know that she's a cover artist now?
Yeah, I did know that actually.
I think that's pretty dope.
I'm proud of her. Good for her.
She's added to my list now of cover artists that I listen to.
Oh, nice. All right. So the grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Now for the actual hole. The metal grate on the drain here. Ooh, wow. My brain just shut off halfway through that sentence. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right? Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid.
That's the part you take offense to, not the get lost part.
Right?
I also love Maya. Why are you always coming up with ways to break the law?
I know.
This is why you were suspected of murder.
Can we go in the... Okay, now we can go in the dressing room.
Yep.
October 16, Global Studios, dressing room. Oh, it's got the wig, the samurai wig. I like
Yeah.
that.
And a lot of robes.
Yeah. Well, he's gotta have all of those samurai robes, man.
I mean,
Right.
I guess.
Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right. And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. We haven't seen this picture yet. It might not actually be a picture of him. I hope he's telling the truth. For his sake.
And ours. Our
Yeah.
careers kind of matter here.
Yeah, we can't afford the rent. Okay, this bag. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! An employee card key. Oh, now we can get into the studio.
Stealing is fun.
Yeah, stealing is great. just kid. We don't condone stealing on this channel. Just in the video
Openly,
game.
anyway.
Just in the video game. All right, an employee card key. That must be Powers's. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Card key added to court
Potato.
record. Right? Tomato.
No, tomato, potato.
Anything else about this? I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag. Stop that. My partner, the thief in training.
It doesn't seem to need much training.
Yeah, Maya's at home on this channel, on the Glorified Thief channel.
Only with how much murder she probably ends up saying it's more like the glorified thief.
Oof. Oof. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh! This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie! Boogie Woogie. Nick! Try this on! No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kinda like samurai movies. Kinda.
May I just say I love the ooh you did? You straight up turned Pegasus. Just ooh!
Ew! They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I wonder if it's because you have to make sure that your face looks right before you go on camera or something. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Alright, anything else on this table here? Does not look like it. Alright.
Oh, for me it says there's a bunch of snacks.
Oh, that's for this this coffee table that I just clicked on.
Oh, I thought that's what you were saying. Sorry.
No worries. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick!
Kind of cookies.
Cookies. Or are they biscuits? Alright. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Bruh.
6, last I counted.
Right? I have many, okay? Don't judge me. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. Ouch.
Oh.
Frickin' burn, dude. Alright. It's locked. Okay, well, we know no one supposedly came in or out of the window. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside.
Oh. Wow, it's amazing how much your sense of direction can change perspective from just realizing something. I just realized that window is the frosted one that we saw from the dining room. I always thought that the door we entered from was behind us when entering this room, but no.
Yeah.
It's, I guess, off screen to the left, I guess.
Yep.
It's amazing what one little change can change your whole perspective on a room. Anyway.
Yeah. No, that's pretty cool. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Is that it? Is that everything?
Looks like it.
Whee! I wish I could make this cursor go faster.
Is there an option in the options?
I don't think so, because I think I checked. Yeah,
Okay.
it looks like it's everything. We did get the key card, so now we can go to the, okay, back to the employee area. And now we can go back to the main gate. Okay, while we're here, do we have anything new for her? No. Besides the key card, although she'll probably take it from us.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, don't want to hand that over. I mean, you
Yeah.
can if you want, but...
Yeah, maybe not.
Hi, Gumshoe. Oh,
Oh, I was gonna go check, I was thinking about going to check,
oh, the detention center?
yeah, just to see if he had anything new.
Okay, makes sense to me. Detention center! Oh, he does, apparently.
October
Oh,
16, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Apparently they have Mr. Powers in questioning. Right. Okay. Oh, hi, Gumshoe!
Look, pal, that camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by. And it took a picture of Will Powers.
Oh, okay, it's a fucking flashback. I was so confused. I'm like, did we just teleport? What happened?
I know, I was like, what happened? I have to ask him about that photograph.
I have to know if it makes him laugh.
Right? Make him laugh, make him laugh, make him laugh. All right.
What is on Joey's head?
Oh well, let's try again later. Alright. I don't think if we go to the law offices there'll be anything. Oh, there is something! October 16th, Wright and Company in law offices. What's going on, Dick? Powers said he was sleeping in his dressing room, but now there's a photo of him going to the studio? Don't look at me. How should I know? Oh, so we can talk. Okay. Oh, so we can come back to the office and talk to her, I guess, at any time.
Oh yeah, you can. The office is typically just, hey, it's good for like catching up if you like save the game and quit and have to come back. It's good for being like, hey, the hell was the last thing we did and what are we doing right now?
Okay, well that's good to know. Alright, I'll keep that in mind for if something like that happens next time.
Yeah,
I guess
otherwise
for
I
now-
almost never come back and talk to Maya, really.
Aw. I don't know, I'm that kind of person where I'm like, I need to see every cutscene.
Yeah, I can relate to that, yeah.
But we might as well move on to Studio 1. Alright,
let's see.
Gumshoe, do you have anything new for me? Nope, doesn't look
I
like
think we
it.
need to present him with the key card because it's not giving me access to Studio 1 yet.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna try and do so. Oh, yep, we got some at least dialogue anyway.
Yeah, the entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick! I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened! Alright, we're in!
Did you lose the key card or?
Yeah, I just examined the door.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait and see if. Sorry, go ahead and continue.
Yeah, no, I'm probably, if it doesn't automatically drag me into the studio, I'm probably gonna show it to Gumshoe, see what he has to say.
Well, I'm just wondering if it's gonna like ditch the thing entirely. Like, oh, you're in now.
It
you don't
might.
need- Let's see.
I didn't save.
I'll just read off what's said because I thought that's what you're doing. I showed it to Gumshoe, and so if you're not able to, I'll just go ahead and read it.
Okay, well, let me see what happens real quick. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Oh, yeah, it'll let me.
Okay, good.
Okay. Hey, detective, take a look at this.
Well, yeah.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't show him that, he'll confiscate it. Aw, I just wanted to show it off.
Gumshoe just look around like, the hell going on around here?
Yeah, he's like, what? Bruh. Alright, well now we can go inside Studio 1.
Now I can too, because I quickly inspected it. So, woo.
Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, they left the outline. He was wearing his costume the full thing.
Yep, that's what they said. They found him in the costume, and it's
I
opened
knew.
up and
But it's like they removed the mask, right? So I didn't expect the outline to have the mask. October 16, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet.
real.
Yeah, shit just got real. You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape! It's so real!
We'll call it.
Right? Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me.
Nothing
just
like that sounds asinine at all.
Right?
Okay, in terms of examining, first and foremost, the stepladder.
Alright, I'll look at the step ladder. I had to drink some water.
Okay, I figured that's what. Yeah.
Ugh. It's like my throat, man. Alright.
Because this is like a mandatory piece of every Ace Attorney game.
Oh, okay. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on a narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. This girl is out there.
I once got hundreds of likes by just commenting that you need to stop judging things on cultural assumptions to someone posting about a ladder on
Oh, that's
YouTube.
funny.
I got hundreds of likes, and people were just like, yo, nice Ace Attorney reference. There's a stepladder friggin' thing in every Ace Attorney game.
Really? This thing?
Really.
That's crazy.
There's dialogue about the argument between ladder and stepladder in every game.
That's hilarious. Alright. Alright, movie camera. Wow! Look at that camera! That must cost a ton! Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa! It's heavier than I thought! Hey, you! No touching that, whoever you are. Oh! Here's a new character. Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Do you want to voice this person, or should I just do like 3 people?
Online
Who are you?
Uh,
Her name's Penny.
oh, I know. What?
I said her name's Penny.
Yeah. What voice to give? Hey, me? I'm gonna. Nope, I can't use that voice yet. I just remembered someone else who'll have the voice. Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, and I skipped mine. Hold on. I'll wait and look at your stream so I can see what I just. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, you're WP's people.
WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. Damn. Maya. Damn. Go back to school.
No. I didn't even think about that. I just call him now because he's a whipped prick.
Oof.
I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. Alright, well, I'm not done examining, so...
She has a face that just looks like, oh god, he's doomed.
Right? Alright, I went back to look at the camera to see if there's anything else I can get out of it. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
I guess.
Alright, backdrop. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course! That's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo. Oh god, I lost the voice there for a second. Not Old Tokyo, Nick! Neo Old Tokyo! Oh, right. How could I be so dense? You dense motherfucker! How dare you! Alright, just the outline? No, director's chair. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in! I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone! A real live megaphone!
Where?
Right? I don't see it either. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. Save me. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think
She's
being
one of
serious.
those who just wants all the glamour jobs.
Exactly. Bro,
That
I would
reminds
just be
me
happy to be on
of-
stage. Like, you know, working on the production.
Yeah. No. Shout outs to anyone out there who works backstage. We appreciate you.
You are integral to everything that comes together.
Damn straight.
Just like there was a thing floating around actually commenting on The Last of Us, and it ended up not being part of that statement, but it led into showing off mocap work. Dude, mocap people are just like the unsung heroes of anything like video game and movie related nowadays.
Oh, damn straight. Although I will say it's funny every time after they're done with a scene having to quickly go into a T-pose.
Yes, right?
That is entertaining as hell.
I love it.
Did we get the bag yet, or?
I'm... the bag? The bag
Yeah,
doesn't
the
have
little-
anything.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh, okay.
Uh-uh.
Okay, it doesn't tell me what does and doesn't. I just have a little square box. I have a reticle and that's it.
Okay, yeah, that's why I've sort of been calling out stuff.
And I appreciate that, thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, so I guess it's time for the outline then.
Okay.
Alright,
Here.
they outlined where Jackhammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Okay, so they did outline it with a helmet before they took it off. Funny, I
That's what
expected
they
a...
do. They don't fuck with the crime scene until after they've outlined it. Typically.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, I had it in my head that somebody had tampered with it before they outlined it, and that's why.
Right.
You know, like they had to check and see who was in the costume to see who was dead. But
Right.
It's good that they didn't disturb it until the police got there.
Right.
Funny, I expected a spear stabbing wound. Leave at least... Oh. Wow, I skipped over that entire word. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Well, that wound was really clean, so unless he was dead before the stabbing... And there was like another wound, but the autopsy report said it was the stabbing, so we're going with that, I guess. And that's everything. Alright, time for the talking part. The day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Nah, I wasn't here. Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see.
Only one assistant?
Yes, well, the studio isn't... The studios isn't doing so well right now.
Woohoo! Typos!
That hurt my brain to say.
Actually, it probably isn't a typo. It's probably just because it's...
I guess it could be called the studios,
Yeah.
and not just in a plural sense. Just
Yeah, because
great
there are
and
two
weird.
of them, so that makes sense. But wouldn't it be the studios aren't doing so well right now?
Exactly, that's why that sentence hurts my brain.
Yeah.
Because, like, you have a plural and you're using is. It's like, no.
Unless there's some, like, weird English exception that's escaping my brain right now.
That's what I'm saying. Unless the studios is considered, like, just the name of it and not in a plural sense.
Yeah, which...
That's the only thing I can figure, but even then, it just still sounds weird.
It does.
Because it is called Global Studios, like, as one whole entity, so it's like...
But then wouldn't they have capitalized that? If they're referring to it as a...
The
you know,
studio,
by its formal name?
Yeah, true.
Even shorthand? I would. That's what I would have done if I was writing it.
What happens when you have two writers freaking
I know, right?
handline dialogue like this, starting to freaking
I'm sorry.
freaking proofreading text that's fucking like 16 years old.
Right?
And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Oh, I see.
Ow, my butt. Yeah, sorry, didn't realize.
Yeah, you got wrecked.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. Whip, Prick, and Hammer were there, along with everyone else.
Sorry. The employee. Oh.
Oh, yeah. I like that Oldbag is actually there, so...
Yeah.
We should be able to get more out of her at some point.
Oh. We'll get plenty out
The
of
employee area. That's where Powers' dressing room is, right?
her. Yes, that's the place.
Oh, I like this shot. That's a nice image.
Yeah, I just remembered. The Game Grumps played through this. Fucking Ben edited things in everywhere, including some weird logo onto Powers' shirt. I mean, onto Hammer's shirt. I forget what the hell the logo was, but it's like, that looks out of place.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that after I finish this.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, and Ben's edits are great.
Alright, I'll have to watch that after I finish this, because no spoilers.
Right, absolutely. I mean, you could probably watch our first, like, 20 episodes. You're already there, so...
Oh, geez. Okay, well, maybe I'll get started after we finish this stream for tonight.
After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room.
I'll
I didn't
admit, that
see
was
Lee-
a nicer looking shot of Mr. Hammer. I like
Yeah.
that side profile.
Yeah, it definitely makes him look more appealing.
With
I think the
his
front profile just,
distinguished chin.
like, they drew the nose funky.
Yeah.
The nose and the mouth, I think, just... Something about, like, his profile image is just like,
I have to say, I've noticed that a couple pieces of the art here, I don't know if it's the same in the original version or if it's just this remastered version, but like certain angles of the characters' faces just do not look very good. And it might just
Right.
be the artist's style.
Yeah, that's just what happens when you deal with art, yo.
Yeah. Although,
That's why it is that, like, a lot of anime, you don't flip the images because what looks good one way can look horrendous in the opposite direction.
I know that feel. Whenever I draw, not that I'm an artist or anything, I just doodle for fun. Like, my art only looks good at, like, one certain angle. I'm like, I can't draw anything interesting. It all has to look the same.
I just don't draw, personally. It's easier.
Sometimes it's fun.
Yeah. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Okay. Will Powers.
Willpower
Did you
flower.
know... What?
Sorry, I don't know why I said willpower flower because I was clicking on it. It's like, then I'm in my head. It's like, wait, that's the name of a fucking Mario Party minigame. Anyway.
Oh god. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. Like, oh my god, Mr. Powers, someone's been murdered.
Right?
I mean, it's just private. What kind of girl do you think I am?
What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry.
What, now you coming on to me?
Right? So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
Alibi.
A Libby. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. Yeah, we've kind of come up with diddly squat. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Okay, we keep talking about this photograph, and yet nobody's given it to me yet.
It's almost as if we're stuck waiting for bullshit to be presented in court.
Apparently. Almost like real court. No, I'm just kidding. Normally, if they have something, I mean, again, like, I'm not a lawyer.
Have all the same information prior to the start of court, at least in American.
Yeah, you're supposed to present any of the defense exhibits and, like, the prosecution exhibits to each other, so that
exactly.
they
Before
can.
court starts, everyone can plan out their testimonies and everything.
Right. You get in, like, serious trouble if you have to introduce something, like, midway through court proceedings.
In American court offices, it would not fly, being like, oh, shit, I forgot, this.
Right?
It's like, you are ill-prepared, and you've just fucked everything.
I mean, in some ways, I think you can get away with it, but it's one of those things where it's like, it might not be introduced even, so what's the point?
I feel like most of the time that's just more of a case of, oh, like, witness testimony, like, they forgot. But if it's something that falls on the, like, the lawyer knows about prior and doesn't share, that's on the lawyer.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
it's serious trouble.
Yeah, definitely. You could
Otherwise,
probably
obviously,
be
like,
disbarred for that.
Yeah. Like,
Anyway.
otherwise, like, witness testimonies, like, that kind of shit happens all the time. Be like, oh, fuck, right.
Or
that
maybe
are
if
just-
there's, like, updates or something. But for the most part, you'd want to have everything before even
Right.
going to court. So you'd want to have all the tests and everything, so...
Yeah, that's the one thing about this, because there's a lot of times where prosecution does not share with the defense, like, shit before court's like, we're supposed to have this, yet there'll often be times, though to be fair, there are also going to be a lot of times where defense is like, well, we have this, and it's like, why was this not presented beforehand?
Right? Why were you holding on to that? Why were you withholding evidence, literally?
Exactly. But this isn't American court systems. This is America, not America.
Right. This is, quote-unquote, America.
That's actually a joke from Jello Apocalypse. So this is basically Ace Attorney. It's like, Ace Attorney is a game that takes place in America.
That's funny. Oh, I should yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that at some point. I watched their other videos. I've liked some of their older stuff, for sure.
Jello Apocalypse is fantastic. I love him.
Yes.
Anyway.
Alright.
Sorry to keep derailing you.
No problem. So now we're at a and a humming.
Sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really. I ain't got shit to do.
Actually, there's been something bothering me.
Aha!
Maya
That's what I'm
grabbed her-
talking about.
Tell us!
Objection!
Just grabbing Penny and shaking her wildly.
Yeah.
Out with it, woman!
Give me the dirt! That's what I'm talking about! A clue! A lead!
What's the phrase the kids say these days? Spill that tea!
Oh, yeah, right? That's just the tea, sis.
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really? But wait, if someone had come in here through that conveniently placed grate, probably. Wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right.
What, her? Oh, she can't see the glasses on her nose. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Johnny on the spot.
Oh, sensing someone. Wouldn't that be great, though, if, like, it actually turns out that Oldbag needs glasses and she's forgotten her glasses? So
You're right.
it's like, nothing gets past my vision. It's like, you can't even see, like, a foot in front of you.
That makes me think of Red White, where he was like, well, I have 40 vision.
Oh, yeah, that's just when I joined in, too.
Alright, sensing someone. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in witness. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Doesn't cut in Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, Worcester sauce. Nick, what about that security lady? I know, we're working on it. If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
Okay, whatever.
Alright, bye.
Hold up. Penny, have our badge. Any thoughts about
yeah,
this?
show her the badge, that's right.
Oh, you're still here, okay. I thought you'd already left, so I was like, oh, I'll just read this for us.
Oh, no problem. Any thoughts about this?
I don't really want to think too much about what happened just yet. I'm traumatized.
I'm traumatized. Please don't ask me any more questions. If you have anything else, please direct all of your questions to the HR department. Or my therapist. Alright, I think we've examined everything that was in here, so I don't think we would get anything new.
Outside Studio Uno.
Yes.
Let's go. Main Gate. Oh. Oh boy.
Oh, is she ready?
I guess.
October 16, Global Studios, main gate.
Ugly face in front of us.
Yep.
What, you're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
Worse.
Yeah, we've seen you. Oof, I feel bad. That was mean.
What?
It's like, that was mean. Saying, worse, we've seen her.
Trust me, it'll be justified.
Oh no. Alright, assistant's claim.
Although I will say there is one scene in court that I will not spoil for you because I cannot wait for your reaction to it.
Oh, okay.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? And you weren't in the studio watching them practice?
Bitch, how dare.
Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me?
Eek!
Alright, you better tell me quick.
Okay, it's not one of the fast ones. I'm always, like, on edge for when she does one of her, like, quick rants.
Alright, I got you. I feel you.
Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One. Man, don't
She's
throw
not
her
even
under the
full-time
bus.
She's not a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouths like there was no tomorrow, saying this and that and the other thing. And well, then I was young, and who knew a thing about two for $2. Back then, it was shame, crying shame, just like you was
All right, bye. She left. I think she's dead. I think she just had like a...
I think she just ascended. I must go. My people need me. Rah!
Or she had a stroke.
She just raged herself off into the sky.
Right? Mia's comes out here like, bruh, did you see this lady? She is ranting and raving like nothing else here in the afterlife. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Huh? Bruh. Oh, the Tweety birds, yes.
They won't care if they get some malware on their computer, right?
Time to download all of that porn.
Let's get some torrents started up in here.
My fan fictions. Damn these birds. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. I thought she was gonna say without her being here or something. So my brain just went with that. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yes, bro. We've only been talking about this for like 800 years. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Oh my god.
2001, everybody. They had no idea in 2015. Almost everyone knew how to work a computer.
Right?
3-year-olds know how to work computers now.
Bruh, exactly. But they don't know how to work a VCR.
Nope. Or a Walkman.
Oh my god, the Walkman. Oh man.
Take
I
your
remember
pick,
having...
cassette or CD. Which Walkman?
Right? I never had a Walkman, but I did have one of those shock resistant CD players that wasn't actually shock resistant.
Oh god. That was obnoxious on the ears.
Oh, it was awful. I ruined so many CDs. Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station.
Wait, hold up. So these cameras aren't even functioning before security actually arrives?
Right? It's like, what's the point of that?
Like, what the hell?
Old 2015 technology, people! No, I'm just kidding.
Like, oh, I get off at 7 o'clock at night, and then I come in at 1 in the afternoon. You know, it runs for those 6 hours. Who needs the other 18?
Right? No one breaks into the studio at, like, midnight.
God, no. No one's awake that time of day or night.
Nerds? Who are those? What are they? What are this? Alright. Oh, now I'm sad. Alright, moving on.
Why sad? What?
Yeah, it was a Jenna Marbles joke.
Oh, wow. That's a name I've not heard in a long time.
Yeah, she just quit YouTube, so.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Please enter the number of the security camera. Oh god, what was the number of the security camera?
I know this. It's 307, only because that's 1 digit off from my area code.
Wow. Alright. Alright, ST1-307.
I that was immediely what I noted when he said it. I'm like, oh, it's 1 digit off from my area code. Cool.
Oh, that's funny. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. I knew it! I knew it was the costume!
I was waiting for you to be like, fucking called it!
I called that shit!
Pick up the damn phone!
Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Have you met Gumshoe?
You know, the last time someone had that thought process, fucking Kick-Ass died. Or a fucking person at a birthday party dressed as Kick-Ass died.
I fucked up the joke, whatever.
How dare you? No, I'm just kidding.
There's a scene in
I haven't
Kick-Ass
watched that
where it
movie
is
in
that,
so
like,
long.
the villain, like, sees, like, a birthday party entertainer walking down the street who's dressed as Kick-Ass, takes him to a back alley and kills him. And it's like, oh, he was just some dude coming back from a birthday party. Okay.
I haven't seen that movie in so long. I like that movie, though.
It's good.
It was good. Alright. Something's printed on the back? Huh? October 15, 2 o'clock p.m. Photo number 2. Interesting. Interesting. What does that mean? It means there's more than one photo. Maybe there's more than one photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one in the computer. It was deleted? Probably? Question mark?
Again, this bitch doesn't seem like she's one for documenting shit properly.
Right?
We're talking two people who straight up are in job positions of filing and documenting shit.
Right?
Oh, it's like, this hurts me a little.
Right?
It's like, why can't you do your job right, damn it?
I know. It's like, God, we're, you know, when
It's
you're
like, God,
actually
put in a damn
accountable for
folder.
everything.
It's like, I know the technology's kind of old, but just put it in a damn folder. Just title it for the day, title that, name that folder for the day, and boom, throw the photos in there, done.
Exactly.
It's not that difficult.
God, we still have freaking file folders everywhere. We had to clean out our office recently for a renovation, and
Oh, I wasn't even talking physically, but go on.
oh yeah, but it's like we had so many old things, like old documents. It's like, Jesus, do we really have to keep all of these? And then it was so funny because we were going through them. It's like, wait, some of these are as recent as like 3 months ago.
Yeah, no,
So of
it's
course we had to
hilarious.
keep those.
Me and the other registrars sometimes laugh because it's like we're not, like, anything that comes through the fax goes into a folder called incoming faxes on the computer, and then we're just supposed to like rename it and put it into a file based on like the patient it's based on.
that makes
but
sense.
they don't get deleted. They're not supposed to get deleted until a year after they've been filed away. So there are things in there that's like, sometimes there are patients who have like 6 different orders over the course of 9 months, and it's like, oh my God, they've already had 5 of these done, but we
Yeah.
can't get rid of them.
Yeah.
Someone else has to go in and get rid of them when the time comes. So it's just, it's funny just to see like all these useless faxes still just sitting in the folders. Like, oh my God.
That's what blew my mind when I first started at like my office. It's like, wait a minute, we still have a fax machine? We still use that fax machine?
I know. That's same with me. I'm like, holy shit, the fax machine. This thing's fucking huge
Right?
and
it was crazy.
loud.
Oh, yeah, ours is pretty loud.
Like, I can understand a copy machine, but fucking fax, yo.
Right? Some ancient shit. Especially with scanners. Hey, Nick! Can't we use this
Okay.
photo as evidence for the trial?
Bitch
Yeah.
session over.
Right? We'll put that security lady in her place with this! Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said! Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Okay, but like, let's do though. I'm gonna save before we show it to her. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. But, okay. I mean, at least we're not in court. But like, if we were. Nick, you're craftier than I give you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey,
Pretty sure that's your shtick.
right? Why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. It was the one thing that we came here for, and it took us how long to get it? Like 2 hours?
Give or take some tangents that we may have gone on.
Right. Well, like you said, at least we're doing better than Game Grumps.
Yeah.
Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. Well, I'm curious
Although,
to show
say
this
that,
to Will because it looks like this person is shorter than the samurai is supposed to be.
Right.
So
Yeah, I'll save. Why not?
What?
I said, yeah, I'll save. Why not? Because it's asking me if I want to save.
Oh. Oh, is it because it's moved on to the next day? Oh, it did.
Yeah.
To be continued. Okay,
Yep.
so I guess we don't get to show it to her. Damn. I was
Also,
all excited to rub that shit in her face and see what she had to say.
because of what you said in terms of Game Grumps, to be fair, we have been, you have been totally playing this game for like 7 hours.
Yeah, well, that's true.
And this is... There are only 4 cases in the game, by the way.
Oh.
So this is 3 of 4, so...
Oh, I didn't realize this game was so short.
Yes, but no. Each case gets longer.
Oh, so this is a really long case then.
This will be longer. And then the 4th one is really long.
Oh, okay, so I'll have to take a couple days.
Rise from the Ashes. Fair warning, because of back when it was that the games got released on a DS with Apollo Justice coming out, the first game, when it got ported, did get an additional 5th case added on. And as I warn everybody, it's not required to know the story of the rest of the first trilogy. Hell, it's not even really required for Apollo Justice. But if you want to do the 5th case, it's probably about twice as long as the rest of the entire first game.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, case 5 is longer than all 4 other cases combined. And I don't believe I'm exaggerating when I say that.
Well, that'll be fun for a weekend thing. To
Yeah,
try to get
okay.
through it on the weekend.
Yeah.
Ugh. Except for I think next weekend's a holiday, so rest in peace those hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
All right, October 18, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Our good old buddy, old pal, the old judge. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
That answers that.
Well, I was already doing the voice, and I was having fun doing it, so... But yeah, I definitely need you to do Edgeworth.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Although the defense needs water. And I need popcorn!
You know what? Same. If I'm going to be voicing Edgeworth, I need friggin' water.
Oh,
Do you need
yeah.
to get yourself some as well, or you got?
I've got mine. I might have to go get another one, actually.
Oh my
I'm
god.
like halfway done with this one that I'm drinking now.
Ah.
Do you need to go get water?
No, I still have like a third of a bottle here. So.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm at a third now. A little under half.
Let me really analyze. It looks like maybe 2/5.
It looks like an amount.
Maybe look at like I don't know, like 32%.
Give or take 0.33 remaining.
Yeah, there's like a 3% margin of error there, I think.
It just makes me think of the old Leroy Jenkins video. Memes before memes.
How does that make you think of Leroy Jenkins? What?
Because there's that part where it's like, what are our chances of chances of success? It's about like 3%, 3 repeating. Something like that. I forgot the exact number he says.
Oh right, that's part of the dialogue before. Oh my god, he just went in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, he just let it. Oh my god, he just went in. Stick to the plan! Stick to the plan! Oh my god, I love that video. So funny.
It's a classic. The audio's garbage, but what can you do? But
but it's garbage, but it's like the good kind of garbage. It's just right. Everything's more or less clear enough, and then it's just You just feel it. You feel that time period.
To be fair, the fact that at the time you can even understand what anyone is saying, it's like, oh yeah, that's good quality. That's good audio quality right there.
Exactly. Alright. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
Prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One at Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
Sorry, I decided to drink more water. Alright.
Oh, I was going to say, it's like, I'm not reading too fast for your game, am I?
No. You were fine.
I'm like, I can't tell
see.
if I'm fast or not. I just hear you go, I see.
I see.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony.
Okay. No, I thought you like said.
What?
I thought I heard you go like, I see, like a little bit
Oh.
of a C, so like, I see.
Like Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Yeah.
Man, what are with all these old references we're making?
Oh my god.
Alright. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well.
Witness!
Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand.
My man
Oh boy, I
Gumshoe.
get to interrogate myself.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, you've been talking to yourself for a while now, so.
Well, that's true.
Oh hey, you get the whole team Wright, I get the whole team Edgeworth, yay.
Oh, that works.
I get to voice the entire Ace Attorney Investigation squad, because I don't know if you know, but Edgeworth has a spin-off game called Ace Attorney Investigations, and Gumshoe's his sidekick for the entire thing.
Oh,
To my
that's cool.
Yeah, the gameplay is different, but the premise is still the same. I've never played it, but it looks so much fun.
Oh.
Detective,
that
if
on
you
my
would
list.
describe... Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sure. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. There was also a great kicked out of event, but yeah, not important, I'm sure. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady... Oh god! Oh god. Sorry, she scares me. Anyway, the security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there was a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. That is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And the young woman, the production assistant. I don't know her name, not important. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about, though.
Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security got to the guard station, and then the cameras turned on, meaning they never even saw Jack Hammer go.
Right?
Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled.
God, those eyes.
I know, right?
The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was a murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? You like my owl impression from Zelda?
Right? Should I listen to the whole thing again? Yeah, let's do it. No, I'm just kidding. Skip it. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear? Why would you have that in parentheses, bro? Do you not know what a spear is? Hello? How old are you, Judge?
I'm sorry, just the way you came in, like full force, just. Oh!
Hello? I'm glad I got you.
Just with that voice, just the power behind it, it's like coming out at full force.
How Oh, whoa, hello. Goodbye, voice.
Oh,
Huh.
I am Japanese good now.
Bam, that one killed me. Woo! Alright. How medieval! Samurai spear added to the court record. Wow, fine. Just now. After talking about it for so long.
Seeing it, so.
Damn. Alright.
Your Honor.
What?
What'd you say?
I was just gonna read the description.
Oh, okay.
The spear was found stuck in the chest of the victim.
Good for it.
Right?
I'm sure it had a great day. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question, and that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
That's gonna kill me. Anyway, let's call the security officer to the stand.
Oh, Lord.
Will the witness declare her name?
Oh, no.
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please. This is what I didn't want to spoil for you.
Poor Edgeworth, he's like, help. Help
Edward's
me.
like, I already hate all of this.
He's like, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm out. Peace. Peace, bitches. It seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So
Oh,
just
Lord.
call me Grandma. So when you, I'm not, oh God, still, how? Let me try it on you. Okay, Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. It's practically my name. So even when I was young, I was Oldbag, but not near so the world so make fun of me. And can you believe it? But there was this boy, the captain of chess club in junior high. He called me an old bag, and I just cried and yada yada.
Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained! Jesus Christ, my eardrums!
I knew you would love this scene. Oh, hi, Renji. Yes, it cracks me up too. Oh my god.
I'm glad you're
That's
enjoying
like-
it. It's affectionately known as my my Kraden voice, actually.
Oh wow, that takes me back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of like which character did she use this on? It's so familiar.
Yeah, it's my Kraden voice.
It does look like Kraden.
That's cause he old.
And beard.
The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Where are you?
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
No, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I was.
Hello? What? What? That's not a word! Bro!
I just realized we got my old woman voice talking to your old man voice.
It's pretty great. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
Did the judge get constipated there?
I'm sorry, I need a moment. Could someone get me some Miralax?
I'm owed!
I can't right now.
You know your stuff, dearie.
The judge can't either. You may begin your testimony.
You're just like, this is already gonna be a hell of a day.
Right. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness account.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the gas station at 1 p.m. Yes, we know. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. We know. I had some errands to run that morning. You slacker. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5.
She works 4 hours a day? That is a simple guard. That is a God, I'm pretty sure I know some security guards at my hospital that would love for such a short shift.
The judge
Now-
is getting older with each passing dialogue.
He sounds like he's more and more close to a stroke. Just.
He's so tired of this shit. It's aging him.
And he still has an entire 5 games to get through.
Oh lord.
Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. Man, that is really doing something to my voice. Oof.
My Oldbag voice is actually killing more so than anything my cheeks.
Because when I do her voice, I end up taking the sides of my lips way the hell up. And so I'm like maintaining like almost a Joker friggin' smile.
Oh
the
wow.
whole time.
Meanwhile, it sits in my chest, and it just it hurts after a while. That's why I was like, I wonder how long I could keep doing this voice.
If you ever need to pass it off, I have an okay judge voice.
Okay.
If you ever exhaust yourself.
Well, I mean, this was the last case I was gonna do tonight anyway, or maybe if it's super long, well, we'll see what happens.
Sure, I don't think this is a class of spoilers, but I'm pretty sure this is a full 3-day trial one. So you'd
Okay.
be looking at, we're in court day 1 now, then you're going to have an investigation day 2, court day 2, then, well, no, maybe not. I don't remember if it's a 2-day or a 3-day one.
All right. Well, you don't have to read these because I'm just gonna be flipping through them.
Okay.
For a bit, only because I need to. Only once I do something like hold it or whatever.
That's right, I forgot. I still have exclamation points. You have an actual meter.
What? Oh, it's different?
Yeah, it used to be, they changed this in the second game, but in the first game it used to be that instead of a meter, it was just 5 exclamation points. Basically, you screw up and you get a penalty that takes off one of the 5. Pretty sure that's still the same for yours, because it wasn't until the second game that they introduced penalties that can be worse than just regular.
Oh, there will be penalties at some point?
Well, that's what the penalties are like. You present the wrong evidence and that meter goes down. That's what penalty is.
Oh,
But,
my bad. I thought it was something like, you screw up, the case is over.
Well, that's what happens if that penalty meter up there drops to 0.
Right, but never mind. Let's see. So we have the photo and we have the spear. I'm sure we're gonna have to use the photo for something. Okay, so the time of death was 2:30.
Oh man, he must have had some bad dental pain at that time. I apologize for that joke.
I missed it.
He said time of death was 2:30, and I was
God damn it. Okay, taken at the gate between the entrance and the studios at 2 p.m. Okay. Whoever this is was definitely the murderer. Like. Okay.
Just let me know.
Didn't somebody? Well, shoot, we don't have the actual testimony, but she was there, so I'll probably have to press her on this statement. I'm looking at stuff and trying to decide what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to press her on that statement. Okay, so I'm just gonna press her on all the statements because I don't think I have any actual things that I can present to her right now.
Okay. That and also, hey, more content.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, let's go back to the first statement.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m.
Oh yeah, fun fact. On the 3DS version, I could hold down Y and yell, hold it, and it'll do the press.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. So up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio?
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card key to get in.
Okay, well that's good to know. Right, the card key that I have.
Where did you get that?
Hold up! Yeah, she just says hold it. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in.
Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station?
Told Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning.
We pressing?
Yeah.
We're just gonna press everything you said?
Yeah, pretty much, because I'm interested in what she has to say. And it'll probably lead us somewhere if there's some inconsistency, so...
As much as we don't want to have to deal with her talking, we are interested in what she has to say.
Right? I mean, I'm interested. Just as long as she's not doing her ramblings. Run through?
They were working out a scene between a steel samurai and an evil magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So, Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing? Talk about a laid-back hero.
If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there afternoon?
I, well, had some errands to run that morning.
I'm absolutely pressing her on this statement. What kind of errands?
Oh, you know, had to pick up some new whips. My handcuffs have kind of gone rusty, so I had to get some new ones of those.
The manacles. Answer the question.
I'm sorry, I need to clarify. Not these handcuffs, I mean the fuzzy ones.
Exactly.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers. Observing, you know.
Okay, good. She did bring that up. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Snapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years.
Wow, I want to see his Steel Samurai run through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea.
Maya, no.
Right?
Anyway,
Maya,
there's
please.
one when I got to the guard station.
Maya, please. Did you see the victim then?
Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Tell us what happened next. Thanks, Edward.
Yeah,
Nice
thanks,
contribution.
bro.
I was at the main gate from then until 5.
So, you were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second?
Of course, I am a professional, you know. Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper?
No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday.
Okay, I'm afraid. Let's see, are we about to go on a rant?
I could watch a gate and eat donuts, okay, at the same time.
Snipper whapper! Snipper whapper? Oh, the windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection?
Oh, the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What
Also,
did you
I want-
see?
I don't quickly check. My Oldbag voice isn't overpowering my mic, is it?
I don't think so. It only
Okay.
peaked like one time,
Okay.
and that was like a while ago.
Okay, then.
Now, the murder happened at 2:30, right?
Sure? I'm just kidding. How did you know that?
Have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
Oof.
Note to self: demote.
Poor Detective Gumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard.
Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m.
2 o'clock. You're sure?
Sure as spit.
I hate that phrase.
What?
Just sure as spit. Like, that's an old-fashioned phrase. I hate that phrase.
Well, who was the man?
Haley, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something.
Well, shit. Speaking of which, I'll be right back.
Now, don't give your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was sent to our studio. Guilty, I say guilty. Give him the
Alright.
chair.
Give him the chair. Alright, I'm not gonna press this one just yet.
Oh shit.
Oh, does it do anything if I do? Would it like automatically go to the next one?
Well, apparently it didn't.
Okay,
I just
so
skipped through everything real quick on the dialogue for it, so
it's fine.
yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Prius.
So, you saw Mr. Powers?
That's what I said. Rock!
I keep feeling like I'm doing a paraphrase with her.
Got wax in your ears, sonny.
Nick, this is your chance! Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him.
Alright, I guess this is where we use the photo.
Powers photo.
I'm gonna save real quick though. But yes, I'm gonna use the photo. Alright. To the photo! Objection! Let me get this straight, Oldbag. Miss Oldbag. Whatever your name is. Why would someone name you Oldbag? I'm just saying. Okay.
Worse, why would they name you Wendy Oldbag?
Right? Why is it not Windy? Huh?
That's the joke.
I know. I got it.
Oh.
You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. How dare you introduce evidence without passing it off to the defense?
Or the fucking prosecution.
Your Honor, the prosecution didn't present it either.
Shit. You're right. This court is canceled.
Now, Mr. Wright. Objection. You're the first one to present it after everything was said and done. Therefore, I am in the clear.
Exactly.
In the words of the children who bullied me, neener, neener.
Neener.
What is this exactly? Is it an image? I can't tell.
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo.
Is this one of those newfangled fast paintings?
Do they use a light box for this one? Back in my day, we had to use powder.
Back in my
Mrs.
day, we just
Oldbag.
carved into stone slabs.
Return the slab. Alright, where's Lucina when we need her? Alright, Mrs. Oldbag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
Exclamation! I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
Oof.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Mr. Witness.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What?
Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised?
The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
Who was I to know everyone would be so nosy? Nosy. You should be ashamed, all of you.
We are kind
Anyway,
of
I
noisy.
showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any girl's evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow. Old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. We should hire her.
No, we've got have her in the office all the time? Hell no.
True. But she would annoy all the criminals into giving up or confessing.
Let's hear about your proof then.
Aha, witness testimony, the man in the photo.
We're looking at the man in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at this photograph. It makes me laugh. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
Wait, if he sprained his... That's interesting. So he sprained his ankle? He hasn't
Yep.
talked to us about anything like that. God damn it, Will.
To be fair, we didn't get a lot of time with him.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of just went back to him and said, hey, can you write down help? Cool, thanks, bye.
Yeah, and then when we did try to go back to see him again, he got dragged into questioning.
Yeah.
So he had sprained his ankle? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
No.
No. Yeah, no.
Please, no.
Don't do that. Alright, let me save the game again. Alright, let's see what we can get out of her.
We doing pressing all of it again?
Yep.
Press everything.
Press everything. Alright.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know, I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. The up and up. Oh god, she's talking fast. Fuck. I started moving past. Okay, hold on. It's on the straight and narrow. The up and up. Jokes today, always whining about each other, pointing fingers this way and that. It's enough to make an old lady want to cry.
Okay, it did kill your microphone there for a second.
Yeah, we back?
Yeah, you're good.
I did. I ended up twisting my chair and catching the cord and unplugging it. Okay.
Oh no!
Mr.
The old
Wright.
lady, she killed your microphone!
Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness.
I think Edgeworth has met his match.
That morning, during the run through the action scene, ellipses.
Some old jokes will just never die.
Exactly.
Like this old bag will never die.
Probably not. Probably not. Apparently the judge won't either.
Nope.
Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's a still samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such. Tedious, useless work, I'm sure.
So she didn't see the run-through then?
I saw Powers trip and fall. It was hilarious.
It was hilarious. Trip and fall.
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the still samurai. What a laugh! Ah! So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better? What did you
kissed it
what
where
did
it
you do to him?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Oh god. That sounds like-
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Everyone's
Old man's
just
like, please God, no.
so tired of Oldbag already. They're just like, please, no tangents.
Exactly. Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
He broke one of the props. Yeah, it was a big mess.
Now that's interesting, so we're definitely gonna have to interview her. He broke a prop.
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
Oh, now that's interesting. His samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Samurai spear updated in the court record. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, that seems like some important shit.
Apparently,
Breaking
he
the Oh, what?
No, go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna read it. The murder weapon, a break in the shaft, has been mended with duct tape.
Cool, yours actually changed. Mine didn't.
Oh,
just
it did?
said. Mine, I don't know if it's a glitch or something. Mine just said presented to the court by Detective Gumshoe.
Oh. Huh.
Let me.
I guess they fixed that.
Let me quickly go take a look and see. Samurai Spear, yeah. Oh, okay, I see. You get more details. Mine just, on that screen anyway, it just shows, like, like, where it came from. No, I have, underneath it says the murder weapon, but mine's, like, as a secondary thing that shows up if I go deeper. Yours is actually, like, right there.
Oh, that's cool. I guess because you only have the one screen.
I have two screens, actually, but
That's
yeah.
what I mean, because this version only has the one screen,
Yeah,
and you have two.
yeah. Well, no, here's the thing, though. It says Samurai Spear type weapon submit as evidence by Detective Gumshoe. And then on the same screen just below it, a murder weapon, a break in a shaft has been mended with duct tape.
Oh,
The
interesting.
top part really being the only interesting, like, part of it. So, I mean, bottom part. So I guess they just cut out some of the filler.
That makes sense.
Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Big
Hold it.
baby.
Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
So bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Oh, real quick, that reminds me, I'll try and make this brief. A scene that I friggin' love. Have you ever seen the new Jumanji movies?
No, I haven't yet.
There's just a great scene where it is that basically Kevin Hart's character has control of Jack Black's character.
Right.
Had ended up landing on his ankle wrong and spraining it, and so like for a solid 10 minutes he's like god, he's like not like being like he can't walk and such. And then they end up changing, and Jack Black gets his character back, who is female. And so they're all in a cave, and Kevin Hart asks Jack Black, like, hey, how's your ankle doing? She's like, oh, yeah, no, it's fine. I honestly don't know what you were making a big deal about. I mean, it hurts a little, but it's not really that bad. Definitely not as bad as you were making out to be. It's like, huh.
Oof.
I just love this, like, call-out, because I know plenty of guys that, like, are in pain, and they're like, fuck! And then it's like a girl handled that same amount of pain. It's like, no, it's not that bad.
Yeah. That's a common like trope.
Yeah, men is whiny bitches. Anyway.
Yeah.
He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Okay, thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Oh, which is?
I haven't had my nap yet, and I'm jealous as fuck. Where is this steel samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though.
I see.
Where am I?
Who are you? Am I in court?
Sorry, I closed my eyes a little too long there. Took a little power nap.
Am I at least wearing pants?
Yes, Your Honor. The bailiff put them on you about 20 minutes ago. You're
Oh,
clear.
thank God. Thank you, Steve.
My name's Rod.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Powers. Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure? You're sure, Your Honor? I'm gonna object.
Your Honor. Your Honor. Wait.
Hello?
Stay with us here.
Don't fall asleep yet, old man. Hold it right there.
Oh, you hit object?
Yeah, I did.
Honestly, I was having fun with our jokes. I didn't even realize, it's like, oh shit, what are we objecting to? I wasn't paying attention.
God, no wonder it takes Danny and Aaron so long to play a game.
Exactly. It goes so much slower when you have someone to do commentary with, but God, I feel like it's so much more fun, personally.
We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
He's out like a light. What? Like he just woke up.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else, not caught on camera, could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice.
Oh God. Oh God, there's
Witness
more.
account continued.
Oh God, there's more.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. And then I'd have done nothing about it.
So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Wasn't I still in the middle of cross-examining her? In general?
You were in the middle of we went on a tangent about like whether or not about who that was in the photo, and now we're back onto her regular testimony.
I know, but I find it funny that the judge is like, yeah, okay, you can cross-examine her. It's like, wasn't I doing that already though? Do I really need permission to continue where we were? All right, so.
Witness's account continued.
Right? Okay, let me scroll through her dialogue real quick.
Ah, shit! I hit one too many.
I would have seen them. We don't have the grate though. Damn.
I feel like that's. I'll let you in on this. I feel like that's a day 2 thing.
It must be. Damn. Yeah, I don't think we can use the map for anything. Alright, I'm just gonna press all of her statements again and see what happens. So I'm gonna go back to the beginning.
Little dialogue. Okay.
Okay, so the time of his death.
Time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true?
How do you know that?
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about being a secret pal, he told me everything.
I see, Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. So we just need to ply the man with donuts and then he'll tell us everything.
Just give him food in general. Poor dude's probably starved.
Poor guy.
The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers.
Are you absolutely sure?
Don't you point your finger at me, bitch! Quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody's suspicious looking. Right. So
one-
somebody did.
No one else went there.
Are you sure?
Are you
What
sure
about-
about that?
Right? Are you sure about that? What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1? Fuck if I know.
Right?
Well, everyone was in the employee area before then, and I locked the main gate so no one could get in.
Unless
to
they had a key
mention-
card.
Well, you locked it so that no one who's not an employee could get in.
Right.
There are other employees, though.
Alright.
Stupid.
So I'm gonna press her on this one too.
If they had, I would have seen them.
I'm
Slam.
pretty sure I have to use the card on that statement. Are you sure?
The witness has answered the question. Anyone going to the studio
But listen. Are you sure?
Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Oh my god. Edgy boy?
Oh god, that has different meaning these days.
I know, right? He's literally edgelord.
Oh, yeah, that's cleaner. Let's go with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Old Windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Ouch.
Okay, so you said you
Okay,
wanted
so I'm gonna say one more time since we got all that information out of that. I'm pretty sure I need to present on this statement. If they had, I would have seen them. I need to show the key card because anyone can get in, right, with the key card?
card key for studio employees grants entry into... Oh no, this one looks like it's just for Studio 1.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
The map?
Uh,
I have to have something. The game is telling me I have to have something, I think.
right, we've already pressed everything, so...
Unless I just have to scroll through the dialogue again? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think I have to press her on something.
What, you want to, like, go pressing through everything again?
No, I'm sorry. I have to present something. That's what I meant. My
Ah,
bad.
okay. No, you're good. Let's see. When else went there? Okay.
The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers.
Oh! The only person I saw go to the studios before Will... Oh! God, I apologize. There are some things that I end up forgetting, so part of it is me playing right alongside you. It's photo number 2. The only
Because
person I
it
saw
went
go to
through
the
the
studio
gate?
before was Will Powers, and the Steel Samurai picture is photo number 2.
Oh, that's right, because there was a photo number 1.
Yeah. So I'm gonna aim for this. Okay. It looks like I am correct. Sorry to steal that from you.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, so the only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers.
Yep, photo number 2, yep.
Okay.
There will be times, because I don't know this game inside and out. I mean, I know major plot points, but there are certain finer details that I often forget. So I apologize in advance if there are times where I'm kind of playing along with you and be like, oh, we're doing this!
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna try to figure them out. So, like, if you
Right.
do figure it out and I get confused, then, like, I might just ask you. But,
Right.
alright. Hold on. Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph.
There it is. That's what I keep referencing. What's on Joey's head?
I know, but it's like you needed the actual line.
Yeah, true.
Alright. Look at this photograph one more time.
One more time. Okay.
One more time. Alright, we're done.
Oh god, we
This
need a
photo
map. Photograph one more time.
Right. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Ouch. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2.
Photo number 2.
Hello? That should have given you, like, more of a hint that, you know, there was a photo number 1.
I don't know computers.
I can't
Oh,
count. The computer only held data for 1 photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1? If it really was the only photo?
Harder! Harder! You know, I still never got my milkshake from the other day.
Steve, I'm out of popcorn. My name's Todd.
Okay, but my popcorn though. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
That face right there is always the one that makes me think he should be holding popcorn and just like,
Right? He's like the guy in that gif, "This gon' be good."
Exactly.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet, there was only data for 1 of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
So you watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Also, I noticed from the stream it actually said and then for a brief, like, 2 frames it said me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help.
But believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper.
She just ascended to a higher level of being.
Right? Ah, yes, the whippersnapper plane.
I've been there too. Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
That's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate,
Popcorn.
Right?
someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please. And get it right this time.
I am the puppet, you are the puppet. You are the puppet, I am the puppeteer. Do try to get it right this time. Fuck. I've fucked up that quote ever since I was a kid, damn it. Lost in space. Anyway, the other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security camera and computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, I had to drink a lot of water there for a minute. Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. So did I, let's be honest.
Nice unintentional Sonic the Hedgehog movie reference.
Right?
I did not expect that. But I expected not to expect something, so it doesn't count.
I actually enjoyed that movie.
I did too. I just got my mother to watch it. She's like, it was good. It was okay. My dad and I love it.
The thing that sold it for me, which I knew would, was Jim Carrey.
Oh, damn straight.
I was like, Jim Carrey's gonna make this movie for me, isn't he? Yep.
Yep.
And he did.
And I'm excited. He did. I love the ending. He does a great Mike Pollock impression, and I'm excited to see, like, if and when they make a sequel, his like full Eggman acting.
Right now that he's, yeah. My thing is, I'm interested in spoilers.
Exactly.
But I'm mad because they managed to get, the original person for spoilers back, but not,
Right. Roger Craig.
the main character.
Yep.
It's like, are you kidding me? Hello?
Before we do this cross-examination, I'll be right back. I have to let Puppers out.
Okay, no problem. Actually, I'll take a quick, 2-second break, too. Alright. Whew. I guess I could have gotten snacks. Oh well. I shouldn't really be eating anything this late anyway. Okay, what do I want to do? Do I have anything I can present to any of her statements? I think I'm just gonna have to press her on these statements to see which photo that she threw out. So whenever Colin gets back. Oh, you know what? I just realized I should probably check, I'm getting so many updates about, like, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. I am so excited for that. check my phone game. But yeah, I will definitely be streaming Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles when that drops. And I'll be seeing how many people. Hopefully I can get decent parties of 4. I joined a Discord, that's why I've been getting a lot of notifications. So I might have some people to play with, but hopefully most of the people I'll be playing with will be my friends. That's my goal anyway. Alright, new super courses. Let me see if I can actually get another golden egg drop. Oops. Did not want that to be 800 decibels right next to my microphone.
I return.
Okay.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Alright, so I'm gonna press her on all of her statements again, because I looked through my evidence and I'm like, I don't really have anything. Besides, she didn't say who the other person was, so...
Right. I am gonna have fun trying to get to sleep tonight. It's not hot, but damn, it is really freaking humid tonight.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's fun. Anyway,
Maybe
Oh,
that's why
my-
I thought I was getting sick.
my 3DS is flashing. Oh, fun. Cool. Anyway.
Every day after I finish my god duties, I have one other important job to do.
Hold it. You have a job? Another job?
I have 3.
jobs?
I actually have 3. The third one involves the bathrooms downtown, but never mind that.
Oh boy.
That's right. I check all the people that pass by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes.
Do you back up all... Thank you. Do you back up all of the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes, but those computers are just so frustrating.
You are fired.
Yeah, right? You... Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now.
I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see.
That's... You are terrible at your job.
Exactly, and just what Phoenix said, how exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
It's a suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. Did you get the point?
Cause Jack Hammer sure did.
Yeah, poor guy, he really did.
Meanwhile, executives like of the studio are just in the stands right now, just lean over like, we're totally firing her after this, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. We're mandatory retirement. We're instituting a mandatory retirement age. How old are you?
98? Okay, yeah, you're gone.
Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? I almost was gonna say who the heck was in that photo you erased, but that was not how that was written.
Who in the heck was in that heckin' photo?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. When was that day?
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate, so no one could get in. Those were your words. We have that on the court record, lady.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain.
Yeah, they go all Pennywise up in this bitch.
Oh shit.
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and
And
they're kids. Children. Whippersnappers.
kids? So, on the photo that you erased,
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
what?
There it is. I love that animation so much.
It is great.
Order! Order!
Yes, yes, sir. I got yes popcorn right here. Here you go. Jeez.
Oh, thank you. I was waiting for that for so long. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai, dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him, can't kill him.
The rat poison doesn't work.
I tried putting like a dozen mousetraps in that grate, but God knows they just slip right through.
A boy in 2nd and 3rd grade. I assume it'd be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear.
Unless it was 3 boys in a trench coat.
Unless the samurai spear was broken with the spear part separate.
Right?
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right? As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Aw, is this gonna be a tragic murder? Where it's like, I mean, they're all tragic, but like, where like, you know, there was a kid who was like, I'm gonna take out the bad guy so he won't hurt the good guy anymore. Aw, that would make me really sad.
I did it. I helped.
Yeah, it's like, look at me, I'm helping. Aw,
God,
that would be so sad, dude.
that could be so much more fucked up. Yeah.
Right? Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. Because I have to go take a shit. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information.
I
And
was
no
gonna
forgetting
say-
vital information this time. Miss
was gonna say-
Oldbag?
We're gonna take a 5-minute recess. I want my time on the monkey bars, damn it.
I need my nap. I know I just had one during these proceedings, but I'm still cranky.
Maybe get myself some juice.
Alright. Steve, get Mr. Fufflebottom.
Whatever.
I don't get paid enough for this.
You
Todd
get
is quickly
paid?
Todd is quickly becoming one of my favorites.
Oh! No one knows his name is Todd. Okay, October 18, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Eventually Maya does something and ends up getting her ass dragged out, and she's like, oh, hey, Steve. He's like, okay.
Hi, I guess. Mr. Powers?
Yeah, I should probably save 2, especially considering... Hold on. Let me quickly save mine. Because my 3DS is blinking, and I don't know when it's going to die.
Oh, do you not have your charger?
My charger's in the other room. It's in my bedroom, and I don't have an empty usable spot on my power strip here. Everything is used by everything attached to my computer.
Well, that's okay. I mean, we'll probably end up having to break if this goes for like another hour anyway, so.
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
unfortunately,
so let's
there's
see.
such a thing cald as work tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, considering it's already, what, 10 o'clock, I think?
Yeah.
10:04. Yeah, okay. Yes?
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio.
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. He's turning into a little bit of
who was
cowardly lion.
Right? So who is the Steel Samurai in that security photo? Can we finally show him the photo now?
What?
Can we finally show him the photo now? That would be great.
I wasn't far off from what he actually says. I said, fuck if I know!
Right?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. Not like that shit's worth, fucking thousands.
Right?
So
Not like
where
this
does
is one of the
leave me?
most popular TV shows.
Official on-set prop or anything like that? Oh.
Who is this Wolverine knockoff? Okay, this is Will, and we stan him because he is precious. We love him.
Okay, hang on one moment. I'm gonna go put my 3DS on its charging stand because it just died. So
Okay. Well, good thing
I'll
you saved the
be
game, I
right back
guess.
while I do that, and then I'll come back and I'm gonna be a little delayed.
Rest in peace, 3DS. We knew you well. Did you watch anything good on TV? Well, this gives me a good excuse to drink more water. The chi, what is that about?
Hold on. I unplugged the jukebox. Because yes, I have a jukebox. Put that in there. Let's
You're right
see
over
what
there?
happens here. Oh, well, the cord actually does reach, so never mind.
Oh, neat.
I went and grabbed the cord and just unplugged it from the stand, and I am pushing it almost to its limits to reach a power, not the power strip, but the actual outlet high up on the wall, but... Okay, let's see. Continue from save point. And let's see, so, okay. Just quickly skip a little bit of dialogue here. Oh. So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
What, you like my lower?
Yeah, it was cute. What are we going to do? First, we play for more time. Have you ever heard of the term filibuster? No, I'm kidding. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right! And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Oh,
Hey,
dear.
Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that.
He gives like one of those like life-ending sighs.
Oh, there is a character like that in one of the later games.
Oh wow.
Who just every
Oh,
time
it's
you hear him, he's just like,
shy. Oh, for sure. Okay, got it. Chad.
oh,
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
I'm gonna save real quick again because I can.
Okay,
Because
my game, my rules.
yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
Every time you do that, I just think Matrix. Mr. Anderson.
Exactly. That's why I keep doing it that way.
Mr. Edgeworth,
I didn't realize that was intentional. Nice. I forget that other people have actually seen those movies and actually like them, so.
Mr. Anderson.
It's just, it's too good. I love Hugo Weaving.
Oh, damn. He's so good. I wish he was in more big name movies.
I know. Alright, what are the prosecution's thoughts?
Yep, sorry.
That's alright.
I was being talked at. The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. Oldbag is still obnoxious, Wright is still a bitch, and Will Powers is still a murderer. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim.
Alternative thought.
Not guilty. Finger guns.
Nice. I like that. I didn't even think about the context in which I was saying that. No. Alternative thought. There's a picture of, quote, Will Powers on his way to Studio One. Where the fuck is a picture of him coming back?
Fair point. Fair point. Talking about The Matrix, anyone excited for The Matrix 4? There's gonna be a Matrix 4?
Oh yeah, it's been apparently it's got Keanu Reeves. I forget the name of Trinity's actress, and Neil Patrick Harris.
What? Okay, I'm excited. It could be bad, and I'm still excited.
I know. I don't expect it to be good, but I'm sure I'll still enjoy it, just like I did the original whole trilogy.
Yeah, it kind of became a mess, but it was still fun. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Robble.
Right?
Harder. Interesting.
I already gave you. Oh, I see. You're talking. Never mind.
I know. I'm good on popcorn. Thanks, Steve.
Sure thing, Judge.
Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. So, don't pick the child, you fucking madman.
Todd's just in the corner. Fucking innocent. What the hell happened the last two cases then? Whatever.
Right?
If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. And yes, I meant to say it the way you're supposed to pronounce it. Penalized.
Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder?
Oh, shit.
It was Steve.
It's obviously the schoolboy. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna save.
Oh, aren't you so friggin' lucky? Oh, it does let me save here too. Cool.
Of course, it's obviously between the security lady and the assistant girl. So from her testimony, the security lady, we haven't seen the assistant girl anywhere. And from when we talked to the assistant girl, whose name is Penny, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
The security lady was kind of in weird places. Which, even by her own testimony, she was. Oh god, I don't know which one to pick.
You okay back there, dog? Okay.
I'm gonna go with the security lady.
Cause fuck her.
Yeah. Cause she old. I'm just kidding. That's ageist. Morpheus. Yeah, right? Let's give Keanu some credit. He's been pretty great lately. I'd like to see him in more things. Alright, it was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
Who? That's not my name. I mean, oh shit.
The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. Ooh, spicy. I didn't even think about that. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag.
I will drag your soul into hell.
Oh shit, she would.
What? Whippersnapper?
Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi.
UGLY.
You ain't got no alibi? You ugly. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Judge,
Simple.
keep up. Come on.
Yeah, right? Simple, Your Honor. In order to frame someone else for murder. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
Oh, I
Okay.
see.
Man.
And I'm shocked. It's almost like I haven't been doing this my entire life. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm old. My hamster's dead, so it takes me a while to keep up with everyone else.
Right. Oh, all right, have a good night. And yeah, we are still going.
Yep.
We're crazy, I guess.
I guess we're probably going to go to the end of this court day, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes the most sense.
Yeah, and then
I
we'll
don't
just
think
stop it
we're
after
off.
that.
Yep, because we have work.
Yeah, yeah. If only we didn't have jobs. Alright. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Pounces? Hello? What? Out of all the words, out of all of the words you could have chosen, Phoenix. Pounces.
you'll find
Is he
fine.
a
It's-
cat?
You're going to find it's not an inaccurate one.
Oh, Lord. Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
I should, but I don't necessarily want to.
I kind of want to watch her go to prison. Just kidding.
If it gets this old bag away from me, I'm not overly upset. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Etchy boy, don't just sit there, do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? Give Granny a break.
Yeah, just push her over, break her hip.
Yeah, oh, ouch. Alright, yeah, let's press further. Let's go. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Mrs. Oldbag's actions on that day. It's not Mrs., it's Miss. Reading.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. Why wouldn't they capitalize that? That's actually her name.
No, because he said windbag.
I know, but like
Her name's
the
Oldbag.
way I know, but the way it was used in that sentence, it didn't seem right. So
I see.
no hard feelings. I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
But that doesn't matter.
It
When I
kinda
was
does.
I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Damn.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
The kid is not my son.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright.
Oh shit, do I have proof?
You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
He didn't have a card key? Yeah? That sounds about right.
Oh, yeah, that seems reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna save. Oh, we can't. Shit. All right, so we're gonna go with that. He didn't have a card key because it's only for the employees.
Yep. Specifically for Studio One.
Yeah. The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio One. However, you need a card key to enter Studio One. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key?
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
He obviously stole it from my desk when it was that I wasn't paying attention. Oh, shit.
Right? When I clearly was not doing my job. I'm so fired.
I'd like to retract my previous statement.
I plead the fifth. This is Japan.
Fuck. Damn Japanifornia laws.
Right? Japanifornia. San Francisco. Alright. The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy... What was her name? I had a stroke, I forgot.
I got you with that one.
You did just I had a stroke. Something Oldbag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue.
Please
That
don't.
is all. This court is adjourned. This court is here.
I need my status.
I need a nap still.
Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking.
Edgeworth's like, oh fuck.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Mrs. Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Fucking again?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about?
By whom?
Huh. You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify! You are under oath, lady! Goddamn!
Preach it to the people in the back.
Right?
My
My
lips
lips were sealed, okay?
Global Studio wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had, quote, nothing to do with it, see?
Oh.
So they told me to pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag!
So it's a corporate mandate, most likely. All right. I'm not surprised.
This is crucial information! Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told, unless it's doing my job properly, then, eh?
Well, now you're fired for sure. It just keeps getting worse. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. See, they capitalized it there.
Well, yeah, that's because it was actually her name.
I'm so done. I'm so done.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. I'm also really done with this.
I just want to go home, get
Right.
my burger and fries.
And that milkshake.
Alright, let's see here. Global
Global
Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, I don't see anything that's, like, objectionable immediately. Not really thinking we're looking for that, though, anyway. We're just going for information. Anyway,
The Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something.
So, you were told not to talk?
That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
why didn't I hear about this?
Oh, don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy.
I love how Edgeworth is just totally on board with this right now.
He's just like, son of a bitch.
Right? You should have at least told me.
How could they have done a run-through of the action scene without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So, where were these people? And that's true.
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see you again. Studio 2? There was a studio. Yes, there was a Studio 2. It was on the map. The tree fell over in front of it. Gumshoe mentioned it. Were you also sleeping, Phoenix?
I was about to say, I think that the judge's tiredness is becoming contagious.
Exactly.
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. Voila! You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
Path where the monkey's head was falling over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but...
Basically, do we want more content or no?
I do want more content. Because why wouldn't I?
They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. Bribed me with money, held a gun to my head, the whole shebang. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
See, bribery. So, you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Okay, but there's
More
more,
content.
right? I guess there's no harm in getting as much info as I can. Exactly, I agree, Phoenix.
Oh, was that the end of it?
Oh, was that everything?
Oh, yes. I'm not letting them get away scot-free. That was the end of it.
So they just told me to pretend they hadn't been to the studios that day. Oh, I think it skipped everything though, but okay, that's fine. I guess we're done. Well, we'll do one more. Oh, here we go. Nick, I guess pressing her was the right thing to do. For an old windbag, she sure likes keeping secrets. Let's get as much information as we can. Oh, great. Okay. Okay, let's do this one. So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day, and then that might be the last one, I guess.
Okay, let's see.
So they told me they hadn't been in the studios all day.
So they were actually in the studio?
Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came.
I'll kill this woman, I swear it.
Worth it. I feel sorry for Edgeworth. Almost. She really left him hanging on this one.
Doki Doki vibes. Anyway.
Okay, and did we do this one already? But if you're
It
going
leads
to
to the
accuse
whole.
me-
We didn't, but that whole scot-free one leads to the whole shebang about the run-through with the director and the producer. And that's all of them, I think.
Okay, so we got all of them.
Yep.
Okay, so
So
I
if
guess
you
I'll just do
press
this
this last
one.
one, you can just like skip through to the end where it's
Oh.
like, oh,
I think it's different. Okay, it does lead into it.
yeah. So if you just skip through all
Okay.
this by holding down B, it'll go to the point of, oh, do we want to continue? And then, much like Alexander Hamilton never could, take a break.
Okay, yeah, because we'll have to go to Studio 2 the next day.
Yep.
Alright, take a break. Your Honor.
Stay with us for the summer.
We have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
Objection, Mr. Wright. As you stand there, I am nice and comfy in my chair.
Right. How dare you wake me up from my nap?
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Mrs. Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. As in, somebody needs to stop withholding information under oath. Mr. Anderson.
Welcome back. We missed you. I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. This court is
That's
here.
what- That's how it was. Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh. Yes, that's right. That is exactly right.
You did the peon to judge, and I actually threw an objection logo in there.
Yeah.
It all ties together.
Actually, no. I think Coke was the judge.
What is he?
I was Peach. I played
I
Peach in
don't
that
remember.
dub. That dub's still up, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think it is. I
10
think it was
years
on
of-
the. I think it was on the YTS channel.
Maybe? Oh, that
think
one I
it
think
was.
might be Ying Tang, yeah.
Yeah.
God, 10 years will give you such a crick in the neck. Anyway.
Only 10 years. All right, October 18, 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
These defendant lobbies are nice. I hope nothing happens to this courtroom in the future.
Oh God, don't say that.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really, it's nothing. Or should I say, we'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? No, Maya. Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there, okay? Don't judge me. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old
Aw.
Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. No, you don't. Don't lie.
Rose said, meanwhile, I've only been around for a year. Yeah, but you're still good buddy. Good friend.
Yeah. And you are welcome anytime. That's why we stayed in the chat that we stayed in.
Yeah.
So next time. Alright. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right! We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. I'll just be eating this gruel in the prison cafeteria.
Yeah, right? I'll just be over here.
Stay
Alright,
clear,
I
stay
guess with
clear.
this, it's time to call it a night.
Oh. Rose
Unless-
just joined back in.
Sorry.
Oh, hey!
Sorry.
I mean,
Hello.
I could keep going. I'm awake.
No, it's okay.
I can't.
Okay. Fair enough.
I am the tired. I've been like, that's why I asked earlier. It's like we're just going to the end of this this trial day, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just wanted to hop back in. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no worries.
No, you're
Well-
fine.
We'll go ahead
Lay
and
it
we'll end the
here.
stream here. Thank you guys for tuning in and for joining us for some Phoenix Wright, and we'll see you on the next one.
Have a good night, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye-bye, Zools.